Oh, if there's one thing I know, hey, yeah, God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the shine. God is good all the time. God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the shine. God is good all the time. Okay, some days be the best. Some days be the worst. Some days stay on replay. Other days they don't. Oh well, okay. Guess what you woke up today? Put a big smile on your face. This one thing ain't never gonna change. God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the shine. God is good all the time. God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying in the rain, in the shine. God is good all the time. It ain't one thing he can't do. Took my old ways, got me feeling brand new. Oh, hey, okay, look, make sure that it's understood.
Okay, for the summertime, how you been too good? Popped out that grade, like I popped up that hood. Popped out that chain, when I popped out that book. Say that one name, watch your demon get shook. Hopped out that pot and we let him cook. Lucy need a chill cause he don't run this, my dog. You can see we living in abundance, my dog. Lies from the snake, had to punch it, my dog. Had to punch it, my dog. God is good, God is great. Thank you for this play. Amen. Pray the Lord, take my soul to the heaven gate. Take it, I will do the race like I caught a case. When I ain't got nothing left, you a call away.
God is good all the time. If he ain't, then you lying.
Everybody be lying. Okay, look. First of all, I'm so happy, Joey Love. You found, you were able to join the live. It's so hard because sometimes it's easy for me in the morning. Sometimes it's easier for me in the evening. Hey, Kirsten. Happy nearly weekend. I know. Thank goodness it's Friday. Every time. Literally, I was just here yesterday morning. And I keep trying to catch up with Leticia, but I cannot do it. She's making it very hard. So with that being said, I know there's only a few people in here. That's fine. I just need y'all with me to cover her because I can't do it by myself. If there is a video y'all want to watch, if there's a video y'all want me to skip, to forward, to X out of, to go to a different video, to slow it down, to watch, just let me know. Let me know. Because I feel like she done 8 lives already in one day. And it's really hard for me to catch up. So I will probably forward it or speed it up. But I will take y'all and y'all's opinions. Just let me know, please. It is so bad. Like, how did you go live so much? Wait, I do want to get to. I heard his mom. I think him and her had some time, and then I guess his mom came around. So I would like to watch that this morning if I have enough time.
Yep, I told God, I'm your vessel. Work through me. But I need a nap, please. I'm tired. You need to drag me out and put me in jail again, but I don't want to, please. It's scary. I don't want to be away from people. I'm scared. Please don't make me work. Oh, is this live? Is this like going live? It says it is. Oh, I see. Okay, good. All right, then. I'm going to sleep. Good night. Love you.
She said, okay, good. Good, it's recording. Hey Amanda, good morning. I mean, this makes me feel better because I could forward it.
Respond to the drowning.
How could this possibly be true?
Matthew, looking wonderful this evening.
Thank you very much.
Oh, poor Matthew Perry. This is going to be a thing. Her recording her sleeping. I think you need to go somewhere else for that. Hey, Dean. Good morning. Hey, Michelle. Good morning. I hope y'all are having a good Friday.
You're insane.
Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
Let's see if I could fast forward or speed it up a little bit. We're going to watch you sleep, Leticia.
Be better. Just, yeah, it'll change. Swear to God.
Stop. You don't
I'm not trying to be anybody's savior either. The fuck if you tell me some shit like that. No, I'm Leticia, servant. Nuh-uh. Don't fuck with me. Don't admire me like that, because then you'll end up pulling me apart like fucking you did to Jesus. I don't want to die on a cross this time. I don't want my rose thorns. No, my crown of thorns. No. Leave me alone. Fuck you.
Girl, do not compare yourself to Jesus Christ.
Imaginative. Overly imaginative you are. Fuck you. I'm just being poetic. And people like it, I guess. That's why they monetize me. It is what it is.
She said, fuck you. I'm just being polite.
Okay, PTSD, don't mind me. PTSD, don't mind me. I'm gonna coin that. PTSD, don't mind me. When I fucking freak out on people and tell them the truth to their face because they're in denial. Wake up. Aliens exist. Wake up. All these things exist.
Thank you for proving your point. You call out PTSD whenever people are like, you're acting a damn fool.
Are you okay?
Screaming mental illness.
Interdimensional beings, quantum physics. Oh my God. And I don't even delve into it. I just know a little bit about it, and I know that it exists because I've died. The fuck? Leave me alone. I'm not that interesting either. You shouldn't be watching me like that. Go out and do something. Go out and be better. I'm sleeping. What am I doing? I'm self-caring. Leave me alone.
Seriously. I'm so scared.
Men stress me the fuck out, I swear to God, too. And if anybody talks shit about how I talk back to Robert, fuck you. You have no idea. Sometimes he can be like so fucking dumb sometimes. It's like, oh my God. I've told you 20 fucking times. Men. And I love him. I love him because he has less brains. Does that make any sense to anybody else? Because like when they're so like thinking they're up there, they're egotistical, and then they get abusive. Like my father. My father's a Scorpio. Robert's a Scorpio. They act completely different. So yeah, I'm not saying all men. There are good men out there that know the difference.
This is crazy. Let me know if she's talking too fast, and I'll bring it back down. Okay, she's scolding her fiance already. We haven't even got to their videos. Did she make him cry?
And those who are ones I love and appreciate. Again? Believe me, I don't hate on men. People think I generalize. I love everybody.
You hate on everybody.
Thing against you, but you know, there's been a lot of abuse that's been hidden, and nobody's been able to expose it, or they're fucking the perpetrators. And we're all running around with PTSD, just trying not to fucking bump into each other and slash each other's tires. You know?
I miss Heather.
Come on. And fucking
Heather, come back.
Come on. Fuck, I've been there. Fuck, done that. Fuck you.
She doesn't even sleep. That's the thing. She just lays down, closes her eyes, and then she bitches back at the computer. Just go to sleep. You don't have to record yourself. Look.
So I don't know.
She's already talking again.
The price is down.
Oh my goodness. Like what? How can you sleep if you're on the phone and you're talking to us?
Close anymore, aside from the fact that, oops, you lost. If you hurt me in the past, you lost. Tag you're it. I kept saying tag you're it.
True.
You know?
True.
Tag you're it. You know?
Tag you're it. Let me y'all. Seriously, y'all let me know if I'm missing content y'all want to see, or if y'all want to see something, because this will help me if I can get through this bullshit. She thinks she is IP too. Look at her. She's like, oh, I'm awake now. Yeah. Look at that beautiful face. Good morning. How was your night? What is she reading comments?
I can't sleep. I just am so excited. Someone just affirmed it. They were like, evil witch. What do you mean, evil witch? What do you mean? I warned you not to be all pervy. I warned everyone. I don't get it. I've been warning people for years that it's coming. What? And if you saw any of like my provocative photos too, or saved them, oh wow.
Why did you have
That's all
provocative
watched,
photos,
everything.
girl?
You know, you shouldn't have those. You shouldn't have ever gotten permission for those. No one had permission for those. No one.
I don't have those. Thank goodness.
So,
who wants those?
Evil witch. Evil witch. Nobody wants to say anything. Want some what?
Want some what? I want. She said, I want some.
Aww. Somebody's very mentally ill on here. Aww.
Obviously, it's you because that's what you're crying.
What I'm assuming with the fact that they are bringing up certain issues. Why would I join a coven though?
Go back and
Especially
sleep.
from YouTube. It's ridiculous. Like I said, you're peons. You're beneath me. And you think this is reality. You really, really do. You honestly believe 4444 is what I just saw. You literally believe
Peons.
that this is all I'm
Bunch
capable
of
of manifesting.
peons.
You really honestly believe that. Yet you have no idea where I stem from. My father came from dirt. My father carried me all the way up to the northern, United States of America in his ball sack to give me to my mom.
What the fuck?
Here I am.
I'm sorry.
So like literally, what are you talking about?
I didn't mean it.
Do you guys even hear yourselves? Do you think before you type or text? You know? Some of you are so attention seeking. You really believe.
We are the attention seeking whores.
Trying to persuade you into a sense of security. Well, I am doing that. I am luring you. I told my fiance, I'm kind of like, and he said, a siren. I said, a siren? I said, yes. I am just a siren. I will lure you to your doom, you know? And that's kind of what it is. It's the femme fatale
crazy
now.
people
it's the time
defend
for the
her.
women to stand up.
How do you
and take down these
defend
evil
this?
men
How do you
that think
defend
that their
this? What
masculine
type of
energy and
person
force
defends
is
this?
worth the earth's time anymore.
That's crazy.
They're the reason that we're mass producing. They're the reason that everything is toxic. They're the reason. Because they didn't listen to their better half.
Damn, they.
Avocado. Thanks. Your better half. The one that carries your seed. Avocado. Thanks. You know? The one that carries the seed of creation to its fruition. And so, like, I just don't get it. You cannot get the same concept if you're doing it in a test tube. You've already found that out. You already know that. It's not the same as nurturing within the mother's womb. So that's why you tested on women. And that's why you carried them out. I get that. I understand. You wanted your subjects, your experiments. I completely comprehend that. But to force it upon someone is not fair. And for them to
if you have a child 12 or older and you'd like for them to get into the best university possible, I have something very important to tell you.
I'm looking out
to give it
for
willingly,
that new car.
as I sacrificed mine to God, to you, to whatever you believe yourself. Megalomaniacs is what you are, because most people at the top have been.
Stop! If you say that word one more time, we gonna hear your boost.
And lying to us all, and I just too much masculine. I don't care if you beat me up for saying that. You can go ahead. You've always done it. How I'm not surprised. Beat me for speaking back. Talk, yeah. Think I'm funny and cute. I don't care. You beat me. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? It's gonna end up worse on you.
I was just
it's gonna end up worse on you. Your
where you were
fucking, yeah. Your cycle.
No
then it's gonna end up worse on me. So what the fuck? So who's gonna win here? No one. No one's gonna win. I'm not threatening or intimidating. You need to back down willingly. Like I said, bring it back. Honey, not vinegar. That's why my brother went out into the woods and found that jar. For the one time I tried to dabble in like a spell work, right? Well, they said, like, do a jar of honey and put the person's picture in it. So I put that in there and buried it and didn't realize that the jar was not sealed properly. So ants went and ate it up. All the honey off of it. I don't know what that means, but that's interesting. My brother ended up finding it. And I thought, how did you find that? That's fucking
care
weird.
of her.
So he's on some wavelength too. Angel.
He's
on a wavelength too that's got an interesting situation. He's trying to heal, but he can't because there was a lot of toxicity forced upon him at a very early age by the system, like all of us. All the lies. Like I told you, megalomaniac. Whoever was at the top there was very masculine in power and just corrupting the world.
She said
so we're trying to balance that out slowly and surely, but you know, we gotta let them down slowly. And I know they want to strangle me, and that's okay.
She said it. That means it's time for a break because my mind says so. And you know what? Someone was complaining about this earlier. Hey, Angela. Since I need so many breaks, we need breaks. And she just reminds me of songs sometimes, and my videos will not be monetized. There is my ticker there on the bottom.
Like I told you, megalomaniac. Whoever was at the top there was very masculine and in power and just corrupt.
I just showed the world. Now we finna wrap it up, you know what I'm saying?
Welcome to the mind of the maniac. Thank you, Amanda. Hey, Trulia Beach.
Let me talk to y'all for a minute. I keep a deck cause niggas murder. Got a bad habit of purple. In the studio, I murk you. I'm coming, man. I swear to God, I'm thugging.
Dope since 1986.
Big Glocks off top. We ain't stunting, man. We street niggas, we eat niggas off tracks from Mouse and B. Gotta be about your grade to talk to me. Man, you wonder why your child so bad because the fucking body bags
hypnotized his ass. Thank you, Kara. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Holding on to this money, man. I gotta get it. Choppers in the Glock 40.
No, I'm not. I've been playing music, so I'm not monetized. It won't monetize it. I'd rather have us have our breaks. Good. Thank you. Yes, I love your music breaks. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kara. Yeah, so I'm playing my music. We need the breaks more than I need this monetization right now, okay?
With me, you get your issue. Wrap your dick up, cause your dick can have the hiccups. You're rich if you're married, bitch. You're free. I ain't got no mind.
Welcome to the mind of a maniac.
Street nigga. Street nigga. Ain't got no mind. Welcome to the mind of a maniac.
Straighten it up. Straighten it up.
That's how we know. So we grow into some pieces when we get let off them leeches. We go with Benny.
Oh, look. He was already talking about you. Titty, titty.
Corrupting the world. So we're trying to balance that out slowly and surely. But you know, we gotta let them down slowly. And I know they want to strangle me, and that's okay. I get it.
They
do it in public, please, so other people see, and on video, please, and shoot me or whatever. Okay, please. I told you, come after me, bro. Come at me, bro. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Do it again. Do it again, and fight me too, and also talk shit. Do it. Do it. Do it. You think you know better? You're just hurting yourself in the long run. Wake up. You're hurting yourselves.
I don't know if you want me to say your name, but someone just sent me $5 for coffee.
This is the perfect time to plant cherry seedlings that will be ready to harvest by July. These self-pollinating cherries don't need any pollination.
I don't want to say your name because I don't know if you want me to say your name, but thank you so much for the $5 coffees. Thank you. Let's see if we can fast forward. Eat. There's a lot of get by.
Tired.
Then go to sleep.
She's frustrated.
I'm about to just go find her fiance. Oh, there she goes. Maybe the kitty helped her go to sleep. Oh, gosh. If she start crying, we don't want to do that. Is she seriously live right now? No wonder why I can never catch up. Can't do nothing.
Oh, thank you. It's way too warm for this. Okay, let's play. Come on. You're cooking.
I'm so curious when she sleeps. Maybe she sleeps like a few hours at night and then she gets up really early. And then she just lays around all day, but she doesn't really go to sleep. Frappe money. I need some coffee around here.
Water.
Mama Bear needs, like, that's what I just said. I need all the coffee.
Hold on. I don't think they can see me over in this angle. Okay.
Bean, was that you? Thank you. Aw, that was so sweet.
Angel.
Angel doesn't want to be around you right now.
Thank you for letting me pet you.
Let me see if I can.
You didn't get on camera, but yeah. Oh, thank you.
Come closer. We can't tie you. Look, they got blankets over everything. They even got blankets all over their chairs at the table. All right, let's fast forward or speed it up. Let's speed it up. Oh, shit. It was already sped up. Damn, girl. Is she cleaning? Probably not.
I guess I'm going to wash this blanket too. Can't help it. Constantly cleaning. Seems like everything's filthy. All the time. Let's see, switch it out. I want to use this.
Oh, I can see a piece of the couch. Look how beautiful.
So cute. You're so cute. Like, who created that? That's so cute.
All right, Leticia. What are you doing to the couch? You're just fixing the blankets? I thought she was about to wash the blankets. Silly me.
So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I guess I'm going to prop the phone up as I'm doing it because it's usually his task, but I'm just going to go ahead and take care of it.
It probably needed to be done 6 months ago.
Follow along with me while we clean some litter.
Ew, no, I don't want to. I don't want to do that.
Skippy. Let's
I'd
go.
rather not.
There's not a whole lot to see aside from like I said, litter boxes. So let's try to prop it up good. Take care of this stuff here. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. Sure, it looks like a horrible mess in here. Don't mind that. Sorry about it. It is what it is. Let's see here.
Hey, Chrissy, I know.
To eye level of the cat litter box. Well, he usually brings the litter boxes in here to do it. I'm just gonna do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this taken care of. Don't mind the mess. This is the storage room.
Don't mind the mess, y'all. We don't have to live there, okay? But Angel and Rocket does. Oh, I miss those little panels. Reminds me of my mama's. Whenever she used to have that, you know, those old homes. Those good wooden walls.
Okay. I hate when I walk around everywhere. The cat litter gets on my freaking.
That's a small trash can for. I'm curious how she wants to do this, but I don't want to watch at the same time. Story of my life.
God dang it.
That's whoa, you gotta sit down to clean the kitty litter? Sorry, let me not judge. Thou shall not judge. Ooh, look at her arms. Sorry.
God dang it.
Mama bear, close your eyes. Oh, thank you.
Smells like cat shit.
Oh, Mama, I know. I know.
No. To err is human.
That's the best. Yeah, no haters. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness gracious. You ain't got time for that.
Okay.
We different.
He usually cleans it out every other day, but I think it's been a few days because of the fact that I was filming. So it's really my fault he didn't get around to it.
I want to say so much, but I feel like I should not. Why are you using the smallest trash can you have? I mean, oh my God. Okay, whatever. Just do your thing. Hurry up. Let me look at the comments. My mama was the best. I know.
Hello.
Like, I swear my mama was a sweet. She had to be a saint.
Here.
Yeah, real life means different things to other people. Mamas are very special. Like y'all know, like parents or people you don't even think that they're going to die. You know.
This is the one that is mostly by Angel. Like this is the one that Angel mostly uses.
But
so that's why she made the choice to go and urinate in it when she had the opportunity to mark her territory.
And you're not going to do nothing about it. You're going to let her do that. This is what I'm talking about. This is why she can't. Well, we obviously know what happens whenever she tried to have 2 different kids at 2 different times. But she can't even take care of these animals. She's like, yeah, this is Angel's. But I'm going to let Rocket pee in it and mark his territory just because. That's not mature, Leticia. Robert?
Because Angel's very, very, what's the word?
She wants her own cat thing, her litter box. Leave her alone. Right? And she doesn't even get a clean litter box. Rocket had to mess it up. Poor Angel. Look, she's just watching her. Get your freaking cat out of there. That's Angel's.
Okay.
She lets Rocket
eat Angel's food, like that. That's disgusting.
Use her litter box.
Ew. That is gross.
Fucking the disrespect. Really? I've always wondered that. I always wondered if cats could use the same litter box or if they like to use their own. Maybe they're just different. Like you let them decide, I guess.
Oh, thank you.
But that's fucked up that she just did that. I agree. Her fiance sees that too.
Excuse me.
Oh my gosh, you had been so busy. I hate cleaning out litter boxes. They say one more litter box than cats. Oh wow. That's interesting to know. Angel's probably locked
this
in
one
the
isn't the one
closet
that's in between the 2 of them. This one's used the most.
Hey, I want to know, has anyone tried one of those robotic things that it's not even like a litter box, but it's like the robot where it's like does it on its own. But has anyone ever used those? Oh my gosh, it was crazy. I had 3 young daughters, 7 cats, 4 dogs, and 5 rabbits, plus worked full time as a vet tech and coach cheerleading. Did you have those animals because you fostered and then adopted? That's how I got my 2 cats and my 2 dogs. They were all fostered and I adopted. And then yeah, I have 3. That's funny. I know, Kara. I'm trying. Foster fails. That's what everyone says. Foster fails. Because you're gonna adopt them. You know they're not gonna go nowhere. What is this? Oh, is this the mat? I want to fast forward, or is she putting it back? Oh gosh.
It's almost the beginning of the month too, so we'll switch out the litter I think next week.
What? Oh, she's still going at it. Do we have to do this?
But I do know he gets a little forgetful at home. But like I told him too, I felt like maybe because he was comfortable around me, he was more forgetful. You know, I still have my reservations. We all do. And he did ask me to marry him And I did try to ask God about that. And it seemed like it was a good thing for me.
Oh yeah, Angel and Angela, especially if
But
it's
I'm
an animal,
irritated over
they
this.
really
If we had
need
children,
that.
I wouldn't want our children to have to shit in the same box and fill the shit like this. I tried to explain that to him. He has to understand about responsibilities on a daily basis and tasks and chores to keep up with these things, to maintain so that it doesn't pile up. You know, like I told him, don't do anything half-assed, you know. Anyway, I'm irritated now. What the fuck? At least I've got clean litter. Oh, fuck. I'm hungry. Okay. Along with what I just told you about like having my miscarriage, I knew that it was going to happen because I had a dream that I was gushing blood. But I've also had dreams and ideas that I'm going to get pregnant again.
Oh,
Well,
no, please don't. We've already thought about it, talked about it. We're not in, in compliance with that. Do we know why Leticia was MIA? Was she in jail or the hospital? She was in jail. She said she got acquitted because she was innocent. Nothing has changed. She was not allowed on YouTube, and as soon as she was allowed on YouTube, she came back, and the very first video, you could tell she did not change. Yeah, right? It was only a matter of time.
I have a feeling that that might have happened again. And we talked about it, him and I. I told him I don't want my child born a bastard child. And we love each other. And I told him that I hadn't explained it online yet. We hadn't even told his mother. But at one point I was like, you need to stop hiding things from people. And I'll let him tell his truths because it's not my place to discuss his personal issues. Ooh. He needs to confront them.
Is he going to tell his truth online? Are you going to make him tell his truth online? I hope you don't, because that's pretty fucked up. You don't make someone tell their truth, especially online. My gosh. What is he hiding from his mother? Y'all sound crazy.
Them and open up by himself. But if he cannot, then he's not on my journey with me. And I get that.
You're welcome,
God will
Chrissy.
bless me in a different direction. And so that's what I told him. I love you, but I also love God more. And I love the fact that these people that I feel are extraterrestrials are gods, are an extension of God in creation and life. So I'm not sure what people are getting at when they try to hurt me verbally and all that. That is what it is. It's just their karma. They'll get theirs. But I still think it's hilarious that no one believed me back when I was screaming for help, and people were hacking and trying to keep me from getting help, like the love I craved. I get I didn't need the baby. I wanted it. He went as a sacrifice to the gods, and people don't realize.
What?
Like, I didn't threaten him.
Sacrifice the baby?
If they're doing something in the shadows, you should ask the people that took the baby and the officer. So that was shady. I don't know. So if that's part of whatever tangible, whatever world, what about the supposed extraterrestrials that control these situations above that? They're not the all seeing eye entirely. They're not the power behind all of it. So what? I mean, we all bleed, right? So anyway, I'm worried because I'm like, oh, I'm changing cat shit. But what if I just got pregnant and I felt a flood of fluid yesterday? So I could have just ovulated or conceived. And I'm like, oh shit. Because if that happened, then we're gonna have to get married or
what?
And like, inevitably or hopefully it would just lead to another miscarriage to where it's like, okay, God graced me.
Did she just say if she got pregnant, they would either have to get married or she would have to have a miscarriage? If you don't stop saying that word about babies, first of all, this is why you don't need one. Like, moms are different. like moms, we don't need no man to have our babies and love our babies and take care of our own. We can stand on ours. That's weird, bro.
Me with another opportunity to find a new way. That's what this is. That's what life is. God is giving you a different direction. You suffer through it so that you can manage through it.
You're here.
Jesus did die for your sins. He did that. He told people to their face what was happening to them and shit. And he was a martyr. And they didn't even take the story right. They didn't jot it down properly to where people could comprehend it in a logical perspective, a tangible 3D perspective. So anyway, I'm going to continue on with my day, but what the fuck, And it's just what the fuck? It is my life, It is what it is. Part of the story. But fuck, I already knew I was going to get that karma, though. That miscarriage. I already had known that there was immediate. When I knew about the flood and the blood and everything in the dream, it's like, no, that's not healthy. I know what I want. I want to be married before children. I want that. And so if this child was conceived out of wedlock, And I'm like, shotgun wedding, but still, and I know he wanted to get married regardless. So I'm like, what if we just waited and just didn't fornicate until the baby was born, 9 months of it? But then that would be torture too. So should I already marry him, or should I just, hope for a miscarriage, that they're going to miscarry me again? You know what I mean? I don't know. That was painful. That was heartbreaking.
Okay.
It is supposedly the love of my life.
Disturbing. I cannot deal. Anyone who stands up for her is literally like, I can't. I feel like they might as well just say whatever she's saying right now. How could you say that about a child? I will never be able to understand. And I don't even want to, because I would never want my mind. That is so weird and disturbing. Yeah, we're going to take our music breaks. We're going to not let her get us all irritated. I'm going to try to find other videos so it's not so. She's back on the rage bait and the troll and her reaction and all that crap. She's very twisted. And I like to show these things because I like to show how she is and how she truly is. And it just goes to show you the people who are standing up for her, like, awkward. that didn't play out too well, but I don't like it. It's just weird. Like, I don't like listening to it, but yeah, she should be called out. This is who she is. Whether she's online doing it or, obviously in person. Offline, I think she's bad too, but she's showing her worst colors online. Actually, that's scary. It may not be her worst colors. Find the one where she has what? Cheryl, I hope you'd had a typo. I know. I need to find that. Let me fast forward or something. I'm OCD, so I gotta do it in order. If it goes too fast, that's so disgusting. Is that the one where she was talking about yesterday? She was like, I didn't know, and I didn't mind. That was so disgusting. I cannot bestiality.
Allegedly, right? Because this is only midway through my story, apparently, like midway. I'm 37, so I don't know exactly what the end number was, but 30 is what it is. But anyway, yeah, let's finish this up. Start sweeping this up. Ugh.
Most people are too lazy to do this, but it saves homeowners a fortune.
Okay, let me see here.
Yeah, she did. She said it was a dog's fault. The dog knew better. The dog was bad, not her. She's going to get pregnant so they could get married. I thought her bathing her cat with her tongue was bad, but dude, seriously, she said it, and she was like, the dog's just disgusting. Hey, baby, she said the dog was disgusting, and he knew better. Girl, you let that thing do that? Freakily. We play Petey Pablo just for you. Oh my gosh.
Oh no. It's a good thing I have an OtterBox. I was just saying. Okay. Thanks, Angel.
24/7.
That's good, right? You guys can still see me doing stuff? Okay, good.
7, 365. Oh, what y'all know about that?
Call these cat food companies. Smells like my cat. Call these cat food companies. Smells like my cats. Do not eat your food. And I'm like, here's viable proof. They just don't like it. And they just leave it all day. And like, I gave it to them midday yesterday. And yeah, I haven't gotten around to it. Fuck it. They've got dry food. They're fine. Like, they're spoiled. So, but yeah, they don't eat it.
She just reminded me of a song.
I already used my bag though, too.
I'm over 24/7, 365.
That's why she knocked it over.
This is how to get in shape.
The
best way to boost your metabolic rate and get in shape is not keto, it's not paleo.
Whatever, loser.
I don't think you can see my fridge from this angle, can you?
It doesn't matter.
I'm gonna get filtered water from the fridge.
Okay, you do that then, girlfriend. You need to move on.
Swim rockets. I know, it's only water. I'm sorry to disappoint.
Sorry, disappointment. Oh my gosh, which one was that? Oh my gosh. Leticia, how many do you have?
Yeah, I was telling you that story about Shadrach Hall and booking over at Bloomington, Illinois. And this man was trying to like flirt with me and everything. I guess they thought I was trying to flirt with him back. And I was going through a mental break. They ripped me away from my child. I was transported after 2 months of being cooped up in Wisconsin.
Good morning,
Then I went to
Salty.
Illinois. And so Shadrach Hall ended up telling them that I was getting naked when I wasn't. And they kept covering my window. Well, I wanted to see. I wanted to be able to see.
Yes, isolation.
So I didn't understand
love bomb.
when I told them that is against PREA, Prison Rape Elimination Act. I told them that's against PREA. Well, everything that has happened to me against PREA, I'm calling PREA. I tried calling PREA. I tried leaving messages. I tried all of that. Nothing went through. Okay, no one listened to me. So when I had told them, this man is assaulting me from across, the way. He's threatening me to kill me. And he said that if we're out together, he will try to strangle me to death. After he said he was in love with me. He said, I'm in love with you. I want to be with you. And he was going through all these emotions. And then all of a sudden he turned one day. I had like said hi to someone else.
Doesn't it show like if she's interested in someone and they're not as interested in her as she is in them, and she feels like turned down by them, then all hell breaks loose and something bad happens. He's covered her at least once, Angela. What? No, that's what I want to see. I want to see the therapy sesh. Yes. Okay. So is everyone okay if I fast forward through this?
And I was like turning and saying hello and just being polite because there I was in booking like high as fuck on my own chemical makeup. My chemical like it was imbalanced.
No, you didn't. You're such a liar. See, you said that you were on mushrooms.
Because I was in a heightened state. I didn't know what was going on. I was innocent. You are depraved, that you are perverse, that you've done these things that are wrong and you choose to continue to do these things that are wrong. Well, then that is when we come in and we just have to eliminate you because you are suffering. You are causing more pain by even hurting yourself. That affects.
That's you. Leticia.
What if we told you that you could get your hands on 16,000 woodworking projects with already done for you plans that include step-by-step?
It's life. It's a life. It's not just an algorithm that is just continually bashing me. This is somebody's negative toxic energy trapped on the internet. Continually, just it's a revolving cycle.
Babble,
we have
babble,
to
babble,
we have to
babble,
cleanse it.
babble, babble.
So
Where's your therapy sesh at? Oh, snap. Is it this video, you guys? Did we find it? Are we excited? Don't ask me why I'm talking like that. Somebody was doing it around me and it was aggravating me. All right, here we go.
Hello, everybody.
Hola.
So, this is my fiance.
Hello, fiance. Are y'all ready?
Okay. So I asked him in private, in a private conversation. So if that's aired anywhere, you know that they have a hidden audio of us. We were talking about the fact that they have hidden footage of everyone, including the people like celebrities that end up getting killed off and all this lying bullshit they talk about, whatever.
Oh my gosh. Can you hear her?
Monroe, and they made it look like a suicide and whatever, but they catch them in their private hours and then they ask them face to face, are you willing to confess your sins? Are you really willing to confess this to the world that you've done this willingly and that you, whatever? They always denounce it. That's why the celebrities come and go. Because they chose stardom, because they chose selfishness. They chose their ego. I don't choose that. I choose God.
Sally.
And I choose Robert. And Robert said he chooses me. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay, let's begin.
Let's
so
begin.
First off, I'll start. I told Robert that since we are possibly pregnant again, since we miscarried back in December,
What? Oh my God.
October, that we were very sad about it. It hurt us very much. And I told him, I said, this is just a learning tool for us to realize that that is inappropriate for us to be fornicating prior to marriage. And I understand we're all fallen angels. We don't all have the cleanest records. And even with Robert, when we had first met, he had disclosed to me, and I had to think about this long and hard. He had said that he went online to onlinebootycall.com and had a registration on it. And I was
online
like,
booty
I don't know if I can accept that. But then he showed me through daily communication and attention that he wasn't that type of individual, that he only delved into it to check it out, and he chose otherwise.
It wasn't even like that though. I just signed up for bigbooty.com. I just wanted to see what it was about. So that it is the name. What you mean you wanted to see what it was about? Yeah, just like you deleted Facebook because you didn't want to delete the girls on there. Fucking
So there may be accounts out there for the two of us on these dating apps, on these inappropriate sites, but we admit to these things. I have looked up pornography. He's looked up pornography.
You were a cuddler, ma'am.
We have, idolized or sexualized, you've womanized women that were celebrities. That's correct. And we all have fallen to that degree. Do you do that now?
No.
Is that just the type of person you are?
No.
And so is this permanent record viable to you, that this is online and you know what I mean? Do you think that it reflects the person you truly are?
No.
But for a moment it shows that you had.
Bye, Cheryl. Have a good day.
Their curiosity.
Thank you.
And so they want to look into things and see what they are.
Exactly. We're only human and we're prone to error. That's what it is. So when we had discussed just now a moment prior to filming and talking about it, I told him that I need you to confess the truth. If you want to be with me, you need to confess it in front of God and everyone else that you're willing to marry me. And, you know, if we have a bastard child in me now.
Oh my gosh.
Stop.
Wait, stop. Gosh. Okay. I mean, I guess, oh my gosh. I feel like there was like no reaction from him whenever she keeps saying, if we're going to have, I don't even like saying that word. Like you would think if someone wants to be a dad, like I would be like, bitch, don't call my baby a bastard. What are you talking about? Don't you ever, don't you dare. And no, you don't. No one has to confess their sins in front of you, in front of like God and all the world to see. It's to God. Like what? I mean, obviously you should, you know what? You have a lot of nerve to come on here talking about exposing your poor fiance. Like, I feel like I honestly kind of feel bad for him. You're being stupid, sir, but hopefully you're learning. That's really messed up for her to do, to blast him online, make him sit there because people are like, oh, what did he do? I'm sure she didn't have a gun to his head. Well, I'm sure he was going to pay the consequences if he didn't go online. Like, again, like people say, he's kind of like another Xavier. Just do what you're told. But anyways, that kind of irritates me that she's making him do something that he doesn't want to do. He never, to my knowledge, was on YouTube. He wasn't doing this shit. He doesn't want to be a part of it. And then Leticia is like, girl, you came back with a whole ass attitude, still threatening to take people's lives, not having any accountability, no remorse whatsoever. And now you are having him do the mirror.
For our
Waddle,
and the future of our children, if we possibly have any, which is up to God. And yes, it hurts. because this is real life and this is true. And it seems like I have scripted this. Have I scripted this?
No.
Just in my head, just in my head, I've created this. And so I told him that I needed him to confess everything that he has done in order for me to progress. So you've done things like lie to your mother about smoking for a while.
Oh my
And she's gonna find out
gosh.
at some point,
Is this where mommy comes in?
That's the difference. I tried to tell your mother about it. You told me shh. And I realized your mother wasn't that open to communication about that stuff yet. And I get that. I see that. Some people are a little bit more hesitant. It's not that you say that she dislikes me to the point of hatred, but it is disconcerting that
No, they did have
that I
sex.
this record online and that she came across it. And that I believe the rest of your family did also.
They said they knew better, but they're just fallen angels.
And that's unfortunate because they chose to read me as, judge me by that. Robert did not. Robert saw me for who I was before.
If you're unsure or unaware of your eyeglass
Oh,
prescription,
they knew she was
or if
crying.
your prescription changes frequently,
Welcome back.
Before he judged me, and I love him very much, and I'm willing to confess to you and to God and to everyone that I love him
Love you,
so much. I want
Cheryl.
him to change
Thank
too with
you.
me, to progress. I love him. I don't want him to leave my side. And so, I'm sorry. I love you so much. I'm sorry making you do this. No, I'm sorry. It feels like that. Like
I'm holding knife.
I'm sorry it
I know
feels
that you're
like that.
so willing to accommodate me, but this does feel forceful in a way, and I'm sorry. But this has to come out one way or another.
See, this feels forcefully, but it has to. I'm sorry, but it has to come out one way or another. Why are you not letting someone do that? Someone needs to hold you accountable before you even get him involved. You're trying to air his shit out, and you won't even. I mean, yours is already aired out. It's not that it needed to be aired out, but you owe people some apologies. You have no idea what people have been doing. Like, that irritates me the most. It's not even about her. It was about the baby. The nerve of you.
Because if this gets publicized, then they're gonna publicize every information about everybody I know. So yes, he's done awkward things in the shadows. He's done inappropriate, perverse things. In the
You
shadows.
are
He's
so
done things that were inappropriate.
rude.
He's mocked people. He still jokes about it. We watch raunchy comedy together. It's okay
Carla.
sometimes when we're in this day and age, the fallen world, this destroyed world, that it's okay to progress. And we've talked about my boundaries. He has adjusted.
I'm glad
stopped
you've
watching
made it,
certain,
Carla.
Shows that womanize celebrities. He stopped watching. He turns to me when there's an inappropriate scene. I know that I laugh when I watch it. I know I don't get aroused. Whereas like the male psyche has a tendency to get more aroused. So he knows what to do to combat any types of issues. And I appreciate that. He's very considerate of my needs. And he's very responsible. And the next thing we have to talk about is a little more uncomfortable.
Oh,
I'll talk about one other thing too that I have to confess is that even for my food stamps, I didn't know if it would work out with Robert and I living here for 6 months, and I didn't transition my food stamps, and I will at this point.
What?
To this location because
What?
I use my former address.
Oh
And
my God.
I'll do that. I'm willing to adjust.
Oh
even
my
if it means
God.
I lose my benefits, definitely entirely. But I also know that I had asked him, "What if I lose the benefits anyway because I get married to you?" And I said, "Are you willing to lose the allotment for the food stamps that I get? Because if I'm married to you, they probably would incorporate his income."
Are you
And,
serious? This is like, I feel bad.
He said that he was willing to marry me. And
I feel almost like I kind of feel bad listening to this because I feel like this is supposed to be like a private conversation. Like, I asked him, like, I haven't sent my address for my food stamps to this girl. That could be considered fraud. You need to like look up y'all's rules. I don't like, you need to be careful. Is it at your mom's address? Or are you still saying you're homeless? I mean, it's just, I haven't moved my food stamp to this address yet, even though I've lived in his house that he's been paying and buying for and buying all the groceries and everything else because I don't have a job. But thankfully her YouTube just got monetized. So, she'll have that. He's so uncomfortable. He's not happy. He feels like he has to do this for her to heal, but that's not how it works. She's making him take the place of being the bad. Like, this is sick.
And it didn't matter about that extra money. And I didn't have to sit there and like.
Would you be willing to get rid of food stamps for me?
I'm in shock still.
We'll just take turns being the therapist.
I've never been seen like Robert sees me and admired. And it's flattering, but at the same time, I know it's against God's will to love him more than God. So that's why I'm doing this for him. That's why I'm helping him heal. I'm helping him to learn that the light is there, the truth. And so, yeah, thank you for seeing me.
Oh, that's so sweet. Good job. Aww.
Middle-aged influencer's secret to getting her teenage body back.
What's your go-to breakfast?
Love a bagel and cream cheese.
Yum. Okay, so I actually followed.
Yum. So sweet. Look at y'all.
And you know, I don't know if you want to incorporate anything about like
Incorporate. There's another Heather word.
The words, the terms to kind of break this to people is like he understands.
It's like we almost know exactly her next steps. Isn't that
He
crazy?
understands the concept that money is the root of all evil. He gets that, and he does things at work that he finds to be inappropriate at times.
Oh my
To
gosh.
maybe see something he's not supposed to see, you know, and
She calling you out, bro.
he understands. He may not go to church or anything like that. He may not be Catholic. He told me he was agnostic, but I asked him if he did truly believe in a higher power. And like I had explained to people that my belief in the higher power is
he
the
crying?
extraterrestrials and aliens are the
Sir.
higher power, the demigods that lead to the God.
He's
that
like, this
creation.
is so embarrassing.
And that's my belief. And
He's
I
a
explained it to him, and he
sacrifice.
said, well, that makes sense. That makes more sense than other things. So he seems to agree, or so I think. I don't want to force you to do words, babe.
I know.
But like, so he knows that some things he's done are inappropriate.
Thank
continue to
you.
do these things. And also, too, in
Exactly.
your work,
Some people
you
don't know
that some things-
patterns.
You know the difference between right and wrong.
They
but sometimes
skip
things are
that
funny
in
too, and,
kindergarten,
you know,
I
you say
reckon.
things that you may be joking about and stuff, but you're a lovable person and you choose to love over hate, and that's wonderful about you. You're very open and open-minded. And
He's like, so I have the
guess I'll let him
chance.
lead into the next topic because that's all him. So
And we're going on about we.
yeah, marijuana, medicinal marijuana usage.
He's like, what are we even
And him
talking
being exposed
about?
to it.
I have dabbled in it in the past because it helps me sleep with the discomfort I have with my
Wait.
back pain and nerve pain. I have.
Why? Look how she's smiling. She's smiling because she is like, you're uncomfortable. You have to do, like, this is kind of sad to watch. Why are you making him explain why he smokes whenever you smoke? Like, it is what it is. No one goes on. I mean, you don't have to tell us why. What the heck? What the heck?
Yeah, marijuana, medicinal marijuana usage,
I have.
and him being exposed to it.
I have dabbled in it in the past because it
Amanda.
helps me sleep with the discomfort I have with my back pain and nerve damage I have in my leg. And so I've dabbled in it to help me relieve so I can actually sleep at night. But other than that, it's the only time I actually use it. And
Blink
it
twice.
helps.
It's not that it's inappropriate, and it may not be okay for your work, but
What?
you need to be honest if you're also partaking in the vice. And so I just want
That's girl. It may not. Okay, but it may not be good for his work. Okay, then what if he smokes not before work? Why is it okay for you to smoke and him not to smoke? What if you smoking is making your mental health illness worse? You see how that works? Everyone's different. Some people should smoke, some people shouldn't. I mean, it's a preference. You got to do what works for you. I think that's the biggest deal here, and I don't think that's being done.
want people to recognize that it's not something that is
Cry
persistent,
session.
but he is exposed to it. You know,
I need a
there's no
song.
reason if anybody wants to tamper with that, I mean, I suppose not that I would like them to.
Okay, I
He
love
seems
you,
to be
girl.
Right with his work, but if God adjusts it in a different way and he gets, you know, a different means of affording for himself, then he won't have to work like that.
kind of
You know, if I could-
I think
If
it
I
might
could
be
have
a
back healed
trailer.
no pain and I could go back to the way I used to be, I would choose it over anything else. Except you. I couldn't do that over you.
What? Sorry, that was loud.
They're accusing me of going bariatric just because I lost 40 in 2 months. But let's make a deal. If one of you doesn't lose 15,
That is so crazy.
Yes.
She wouldn't
I
do
just
that
want
for
you to
him.
choose, but we both put God ahead of everything else. We've talked about this.
Drug test.
And God's will is our will.
Yes.
So I cannot denounce that. And I explained to him, he cannot say he's Catholic because he's not. But he does.
Oh,
believe
thank you,
in
the
God.
Real
So
Housewife of
it
Cleveland.
is
I
what it
just
is.
I've loved
And
your take on her.
I will help him through this
Thank
transition
you.
of being
That's
truthful and being
thank
honest
you
with
so much.
Because these
Thank
things
you
are
for being here.
humiliating. Yes, but haven't we all done them? Yes. Didn't we meet on a dating app? Yeah. Isn't that egotistical and selfish? Technically, kind of, yeah. But in this day and age, everything is toxic. Everything is a sin. Everything is, you know, denouncing God, is idolizing something else instead of God. Why do you think I showed you all my little trinkets and toys that he's helped me get for a few pennies here and there?
What?
It's
toys?
I'm not here to disclose a certain way of life. I'm just saying, like, coexisting is better than anything else. And I would rather be honest and truthful about things than anything.
Yeah.
And that's how our relationship works. And I told him if he cannot be honest with our neighbors, which is everyone, then he's not honest with me. And that means we cannot be together because that denounces my
Denounced.
My perception of God.
Yeah.
So, and the universe and the extraterrestrials and the power, the beings that read our minds that I talk about and all that, because he's open-minded. He believes in that kind of stuff too. So what's the problem? He's a very wonderful soul. He's very gentle and he shouldn't be taken advantage of. And I feel as though, in my opinion, and this has nothing to do with Robert's opinion. This has absolutely nothing to do with Robert's opinion personally. I believe that his work takes advantage of him. It's the truth. He has back pain. He is sitting constantly with no relief. It's causing more back pain. So I just feel as though if they could adjust that somehow, if God could adjust it to where his back pain would be less painful and severe, and even if it were to be a different job, maybe it would be to be with me, if I could finance us, I don't know.
Finance
whatever
us.
the universe brings.
Okay,
Heather.
Heather.
This dimensional plane. Whatever we see as tangible, that this person is here in front of me, and he comforts me. This is my gift from God. You in the flesh. I told him, you're so perfect. And I told him, I said, I feel like I manifested you. You are absolutely perfect. With your cute little face and your smile so cute and your eyes are so beautiful and your hair is so pretty, and I love it and I love you. I just love everything about him.
And my hair has never started curling until I met you.
That's funny. You're funny.
That's true. It's always been smooth.
It's
slick.
beautiful. I love it. It's so silly. It's like sometimes it'll stick straight up and like, you're wild. I love you. And sometimes we go out and he won't brush his hair. He's like, it's my day off. Why should I look good? I said, babe, people are going to judge. Come on. They're going to see us. They're going to snap photos. There are the paparazzi, even if it is this level. Whatever. It is what you call it. I love you. Thank you for being open and honest and confessing that for me, because people don't recognize what I'm trying to convey. And I needed an example. And if there's
she used him as an example.
Maybe about a deer, I would appreciate it.
So
oh gosh.
This was more of a mercy.
This is
feeling,
sad.
I guess you could say. But there's a guy that bush hogs for my dad, his backfield, and I went to go see him one day, and he told me that they saw a baby deer in the back. So I went to go see if it was still back there, where he had left a bunch of tall grass. And when I got back there, he didn't miss the deer. He actually nicked its legs, all four of them. And I felt
right
to see that
everywhere.
Because that deer had been
every
out there
freaking
for
where
8 hours since he had done that, and was still kicking and living. And Mama was nowhere to be seen because she knew that there's nothing she could do for that little guy.
Can you look at the camera when you say it?
I'm sorry.
I need you to pay attention to why we're doing this.
Oh,
I'm just.
Oh my
gosh!
I know.
You know how emotional it is.
I know, but I need you to.
She reminds me of those mom bloggers or whatever. You remember that girl who got caught with her son? Cry, look at the camera, crying. He's like, I am crying, because they just had to freaking put their dog down. It was the saddest thing ever. It was so sad. But that's what she reminds me of. Like, he's sitting here so uncomfortable, not wanting to do this. And she's like, can you look at the camera? Like, he doesn't even want to be in this room. He doesn't want to be in front of the camera. No, he don't want to look at the camera. You're doing this, like, it's almost an initiation. Like, why are you doing this? Like, I'm mad at him for mistreating his cat, letting you do that. But my gosh. How dare you
disclose that, because I know this is real.
And
I need you to pay attention to why we're doing this.
Pay attention. Emotional.
You know how emotional it is.
I know, but I need you to
emotional damage.
This is real.
And so I had to be the one to put the deer down, the baby deer. And
that's sad.
When I took him to the backfield of my dad's property.
I don't want to hear this.
When I got ready to put that little deer down, he looked directly at me, and it's like he knew.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, I can't.
I have to poop.
I would much rather this than that. They need to be over that crap.
What?
Yeah.
Fiber help.
Thank you. I appreciate you more than
Look, she's smiling. Why are you smiling? He's crying, bro.
I would sacrifice myself, and you just proved to me that you would sacrifice yourself for me.
I just hate doing that to little animals. I can't stand that.
Neither do I. But it
what?
Is out of mercy. It is out of mercy.
Sorry, that was really loud. You're crying because you hate to do things like that to animals. Do you not know who you're sitting next to, sir? Oh, that was the past. Oh, get out of here. Like we done talked about patterns. We started in kindergarten. Most of us started in pre-K if we went.
He was already hurt. He was dying. Yes. And if you wouldn't have taken it, it would have continued to linger and scream to the universe. And still, you gave it passing through to the other life. And when I was telling people about spirits and all of that, and how they're always around us, and how your grandfather's always with you, and how he's protecting you, and always feel proud of you because you're such a good boy. And I say good boy, I just mean like he's a good guy.
Wow.
He's a wonderful man, and he takes like the brunt of all my shit and still manages to hold his head up high. I don't know how
This
he does
is
it.
sad.
I really don't. I really freaking
Is
don't.
she in, like-
I'm astonished at this man. And I'm like, God gave him to me because I chose to refrain from fornicating, but I even told him.
Oh,
Honestly,
gosh.
about approximately a month before, I self-sabotaged about a month and a half or so before I met him and fornicated with a man in the backseat of a vehicle. My mother's vehicle.
In the back.
And she was disgusted with me again. And I confessed that to him recently. It wasn't something I told him right away, yeah, but it ate away at me. And I couldn't not tell him the truth. So like, it's just better to be open and honest, especially in any relationship if you want it to work. And we're looking forward to our marriage, even if we just get some small, like just a sermon in front of the camera, even just to do it for everyone, to do it so that they can witness.
Just to do it in front of the camera.
But I would like
Oh my gosh, Leticia is getting married on YouTube.
And my family to see and witness firsthand that, you know, this is our lives progressing now. Nice little ceremony, just a sermon in front of the camera, even just to do it for everyone, to our marriage, even if we just get some small, like just a sermon in front of the camera, even just to do it for everyone, to do it so that they can witness. Just do a nice little ceremony. But I would like that very much. I think that it would be nice for our neighbors and our friends and my family to see and witness firsthand that, you know, this is our lives progressing now. But yes, we are fornicating before marriage, and that does hurt me psychologically. It does. But at the same time, I know that I have to cope with these weird traumas that I have to endure every day. Robert knows. So it's
I feel like y'all should do this.
I hate to say it, but we're all adults, right? Hopefully there's no children here, thank God. But orgasms as an adult help relieve stress, and it helps me. It's beneficial for me, and it's beneficial for you. But I know that I pushed myself on you, didn't I? When it was my birthday.
What?
I did. I pushed myself onto you, and I had to apologize for that because
That's rich. I guess at least she's apologizing for coming on to him, coming from the person who always claimed rape, even though she was she really sexualized herself. She loved it. That's why she was a cuddler. That's why she was on dating websites. That's why she met him on there. I wonder if she got paid to cuddle him. Oh my gosh. This is just so weird. I feel bad. Like, I feel this is awkward. I feel like this would be much more productive if they did this just them two alone, or if they had like a counselor or something like that. But if it was just them two, I feel like it would be so much more beneficial. I think she's just doing this for the camera, which is sad because it could actually make the relationship better and change and do everything all that, you know, off the camera. But if you want to do on camera, that's fine too. But you're not taking it serious.
Because we had been dating for 2 months, talking for 2 months, and like technically it was all dating, yes. And I told him it was my birthday.
Whoa, thank you, Angela. I got a new song.
I started it. I know that for a fact. I did it. And then approximately a month after that, he told me that I could stay, never leave. And I chose to because his home was more comfortable and inviting, welcoming than my mother's. So that's why I chose to follow him, because there was no room at my mother's, and technically I wasn't supposed to be there.
She said what? I needed a break for a second, and I just thought of a song whenever I saw what your comment just said. So I'm gonna take a break just for a quick second, okay, Leticia?
Across the room, I can see it. I can't stop myself from looking and noticing you, noticing me. Watch out, I've seen a type before. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is so bad. I've seen a type before. She's so dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is so bad.
Oh, yeah, that's her. The big dog trying to get a little kitty to perk. Next man looking at me like I'm Lucifer. Cause he knows I would deal with the case, yes, sir. If I was the last man on earth, I would only take that girl and the search. She gave my no definition to the word curve. Got chicks in the strip club and being hers. Bodies like weapons of mass eruptions. See the glass on that fab obstruction. Tongue ain't give a new type seduction. I'm trying to get back and notice that you notice you, noticing me. From across the room, I can see it, but can't stop myself from looking and noticing you. Noticing me. Watch out, I've seen a type before. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is so bad. I've seen a type before. She's so dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is so bad.
So I didn't want her getting in trouble either, and her assistance taken. Because although my family likes to push things under the rug or in the shadows, I'm not that type of person. I'll tell you to your face. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I've been making mistakes. Forgive me. I never take advantage of anybody in this life. And you know this. It's hard. And no one.
Oh my
If you have a child
gosh.
12 or older
Yeah,
and
they're
you like for them to get into
time.
the best university possible, I have something very important to tell you.
That's crazy.
Forgive me. I never.
Gosh, let's see how this plays out. Thank you. I don't know. I don't ever go live. I'm a very small channel and I don't do much. Cheryl, you're back. Yay. Did you come for Akon? I get it. I would too.
Never take advantage of anybody in this life. And you know this. It's hard. And her assistance taken.
I just want to see how she
Although my
starts
family likes
this.
to push things under the rug or in the shadows. I'm not that type of person. I'll tell you to your face. I'm sorry. I made a mistake. I'm sorry. I've been making mistakes. Forgive me.
Let's see.
I never take advantage of anybody in this life. And you know this. It's hard. And no one.
Exactly. You can see it play out. It's so crazy. Oh, it's so okay, Leticia. I love you. It's okay. I'll be
home all the time.
Look, now she's fine.
He's my Prince Charming. He's my dream come true. I can't believe I found a prince. We were dating for how long before how many months?
Oh, Cheryl,
before I asked you what your last name was.
I would definitely say it was like 6-7 months.
It was a while, like 5 months before I realized that he was a prince. And then my mother was doing research about our bloodline and said that we stem from royalty, my mother and everything. And so I was like, oh, that's interesting. That's neat. I do know that we have royalty on my father's side because of the Spaniard and coming over. So I know that there's royalty. And then when he was a prince,
royalty,
like, you have no idea what an odd synchronicity that was to make me so happy.
That's what Akon said.
My life story to give me.
We listen to Akon around here.
I mean, God willing, right?
I've always looked for my princess.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's sweet. Love it.
Thanks, babe. Avocado. Thanks for doing this. Seriously, I know it sounds ridiculous, and you may think that oh yeah, maybe your work will hear of this and it'll.
Thank you.
For the better, you know. Let them if they want to. Let it be for the better. Let's just follow the light, not the dark.
That's for all of us. You just come back over here, okay?
If I could take care of you and give you the world, I would.
I know.
That's what I want to do next. So we gotta get through these crazy old videos.
Thank you.
I think this was almost done. Okay. Nice little
good. And I didn't. It brought me violent individuals that force themselves onto me.
Okay.
Photos from the past and the videos from the past. And sure, it's arousing to him, but he's also aroused. It's
me. Ew.
Because it's me. And because I still do those things, even if I look chunky, but to him.
He has nothing.
There's a reason you can smell the asparagus come out of you in your urine.
He's like, I don't know who you're sending those videos to. I haven't seen them.
Included that the alcohol induced.
Yeah, sure.
He said I'm 1 in 8 billion. We had a fight one time because
1
he
in
said
a
that I was a
billion?
7 out of 10, and it fucking ate at me for months. And then I flipped the fuck out on him one day and was like, I'm gonna fucking let you think I'm a 7 out of goddamn 10, and you're gonna tell me that shit?
Why is she doing that with her head?
Thinking that like, oh my god, he really believes that. And I was like, oh no, I meant your perception of me. And he's like, oh, well then, out of 10, what do I rank?
You don't have a number.
Oh, babe.
You don't.
You're so sweet. He tells me that all the time too. He does. He's so full of it. He's a sweet talker. He really is.
I hope the mama knows. Mama intuition.
You're just so pure. I love you so much. And he's so forgetful. I snapped at him for other things. He gave soup to a little girl without
I know.
He was being nice.
Life.
But I told him, I said, you already drank from that soup.
Adulting is so hard.
You were sick last week. You could have hurt that little girl. And all he was.
Did you watch it without me?
He means well all of the time. And he does things he doesn't mean to. He's not.
Nobody waits for me around here.
I'm just being nice.
Yeah. He's considerate.
Just be nice.
He's thoughtful.
Be nice unto others how you would like to be treated.
Treat other, yeah.
Yeah, that's rich. Coming from y'all. So sweet.
I told him, he's like, I'm not the smartest man. I was like,
No,
you're
no,
a
I'm
fucking
not.
genius. Like, he does all these things all over the house and stuff and outside, things I can't do.
That doesn't make him
He can lift things I can't. He completes me.
That don't make me the smart person, though.
You
It's just-
are, though. I still think you are. I think deep down that you do solve puzzles well.
Deep down,
love
you're
puzzles,
smart.
games.
That's what she
And
said. Deep down, you're
thank you.
smart.
Thank you for being an intricate piece to my puzzle.
You can do a puzzle.
Integral piece to my puzzle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm at a loss for words sometimes. When I look at him, I see the stars. I see
that.
The emptiness in here.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
He allows me the opportunity to relax. He gives me that freedom. Rocket gives me that comfort too. My mom sometimes does, but we bump heads all the time. But this Scorpio, he's nice. He was born the year of the dragon. He's my dragon. He's hoarding that gold. I love him.
Thank
I
you.
was working gold. Yeah, sure.
Truly.
I love you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
You
I think
truly
we're gonna
are.
have some free time tonight without the videos and everything, but I just wanted to do something that I felt was important, you know, for our life story and for the future of humankind.
Hopefully she's a mom
I
up
jest,
there.
or do I? I love you. Thank
I
you.
love you.
All
I'm
right.
gonna turn this off, okay? So we can have some free time.
Have some free
Everybody's
time.
always watching anyway.
Yeah, free time. Let's see how long that lasts. I mean, I don't obviously know. Okay, let's see. My OCD ass gotta go to the straight. Oh shit. I forget so fast. I thought that was the one we just watched. That's not the one we just watched, is it? Oh my gosh. Oh, whoa, Nelly. Hey, Molly. Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a happy Friday. She has so many lives. It's so confusing. Wait. Sorry, I'm trying to find which one we just watched. How? I want to say when did the mom come, but my gosh. Oh, maybe she's on her way. Do they know they're cleaning?
If you're arrested, you must sit for a while. What are you going to do? Freak out in the cell? Nope. If you are held for months, are you going to freak out? Nope. All right then. We know where this is going? Yes.
What?
This is what a real man looks like, by the way. That is what a real man looks like. So everybody else that is like talking shit on there, yeah. You know they're probably pedophiles. That's why they stood up
Whoa.
for sexual predators.
Let's not forget what we were just talking about on the couch there, buddy, during therapy. More weird blankets. I know. How many blankets do they have? They're so random. They're small. It's just weird. Very, very weird.
How? They fit right there neatly next to each other in a little rectangular shape.
Their house would look so much nicer and cleaner if they didn't have blankets wrapped around everything.
Thank you.
Did the mom just pop up or did they know the mom was coming?
I'm just really obsessive compulsive about the way things are placed because I know I misplace things, and I used to.
Okay, well, this one's not long anyway.
Or say that it was the trickster spirits because weird things were happening to my belongings. Like I said, that they would just like disappear. Like paranormal.
Do y'all hear what she just said? She sounded like Heather. My stuff would just disappear.
Activity, you know? And I will get
I'm
over
like-
here where he is sitting in a moment.
All right. Well, I'm glad y'all are picking up. That's nice.
Her ball and see where she comes from.
Can I have that back, please? I don't need you like getting sick. Can I have that? Thank you.
Her middle shelf, where all the other screwdrivers are.
You mean this one?
Are they not actual screwdrivers?
Yep. We want to hurry up and get to the good stuff. We just got to go in order.
And that is
Thank you
Disney.
for working
And so
with
that's
me, y'all.
copyrighted. So forgive me, but I just wanted, it doesn't matter if I get monetized or not. I just wanted to cook and dance around to the music. So here we go. Okay, babe. Thank you.
Is she gonna dance? I thought did we watch this one? Or did she just really like this song? Yeah. Oh, she was on the phone? Oh, I don't know why I thought she popped up. That's what I would have done. No call. I feel like we've seen this.
And
Okay, so she's just cooking in there. I just have to know what she's doing so I could check off the boxes. I can't skip one. It's just a little thing with me. I have to go in order. Sorry. Did they seriously go mute again? So I'm sorry. I'm just curious. Is he gonna smoke or no? Look, I'm sorry. I don't even have to watch it. I just gotta know what's in there just to check it off the list. You know, you have no room to talk. I want to see if she hands him the pipe. Look, he is not happy. He's like, I can't even freaking watch TV. He can't smile. He can't do nothing. He don't want to be on the freaking phone. Are you going to hand him the pipe? No. Shh. This is so crazy. All right, 114. He's not happy. Not
you are using apple cider vinegar.
This one's not very long either. That's good. Oh, this is like 4 minutes. Okay.
Right way, guys.
Yeah.
Is this it? This is it. Can y'all hear it?
Yeah. Well, I trust her.
I trust her my ass. Don't trust her with your ass.
Still right here.
40 years old, grow up and let that shit go. Throw it away. If your mom is giving you issues, tell her to go away.
Get your ass on out of there.
Pick up the phone. Somebody's giving you issues? Fuck it. Walk away. Don't post crap like that online anymore. You're in a relationship with my son, and that's embarrassing.
Good job. Good job, Mama.
Go to the damn doctor again and get some pills. But don't get pregnant. Are you hearing me?
Oh.
I'm She's not answering me, and I'm talking to her no different than I talk to you.
You're disrespecting me, and there's a choice. I'm making the choice not to engage with you because you are so highly.
Oh my gosh, not a good way to start. Y'all have been dating for 9 months and you're engaged. Don't talk to your mother-in-law like that. She doesn't want the shit. You even knew that this was gonna come back at your fiance, but you were still gonna do it. This is making me irritated. She was like, I don't want to come back and then something happened to my fiance, or people, when I talk about my fiance, and you're the one who brought your fiance in front of the camera and cry on front of the camera. And now you're disrespecting his mother. His mother, there's crazy ass people out there who go real life, and it's not fucking cool. That's not okay. And she doesn't want a part of it. You're so disrespectful. This is how you talk to her. Yeah. This mom's about to get pissed as fuck. She's like, if you're fucking pregnant with that girl's baby, oh my gosh. Look at her face. That's crazy, bro. I wonder how many times they've met.
She's not answering me, and I'm talking to her no different than I talk to you.
You're disrespecting me, and there's a choice. I'm making the choice not to engage with you because you are so highly unstable. You don't understand.
This is what pissed off sounds like, girl.
Because you're jumping to conclusions because you don't know the full picture, because you didn't know me from the get-go.
I've seen a lot of you on videos. I've seen the court records. I've seen the documents that were filed. I've seen them all, Leticia. I know exactly who you are.
Oh, good mama.
2 days ago, I know exactly who you are. I'm way the hell over than you, girl. Been there, done that. I know who you are. And all I ask of you is to...
Look, she actually had a nervous look in her eye. I wonder if the mom researched her, or someone reached out to her, or someone just was like, didn't say anything and just sent her like her documents. Leticia better know. She knows who you is.
I've seen the court records. I've seen the documents that were filed.
Watch her face.
I've seen them all, Leticia. I know exactly who you are. And when I watched that video of you in his kitchen from 2 days ago, I know exactly who you are. I'm way the hell over than you, girl. Been there, done that. I know who you are. And all I ask of you is to either get help if you think you need it. According to that video, to me, you do. If you don't need help, you need to quit doing social media and walk away.
Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Even his mommy says that. So leave me the hell alone. Like I'm the only one covering this bitch. Salty. It is her fiance's mom is on the phone. It's I wish it was louder.
I've seen the court records. I've seen the documents that were filed. I've seen them all, Leticia. I know exactly who you are. And when I watched that video of you in his kitchen from 2 days ago, I know exactly who you are. I'm way the hell over than you, girl. Been there, done that. I know who you are. And all I ask of you is to either get help if you think you need it. According to that video, to me, you do. If you don't need help, you need to quit doing social media and walk away. And you start a nice, clean life with my son. If you can't do that, me and you are going to have a problem.
Well, I'm sorry that...
Only one I hear about right now.
Okay, so I'm sorry that you live in the shadows and you're not even able to tell your own daughter that you smoke medicinal marijuana or anything. I'm sorry, but that's the point here. You're disrespecting me.
Gosh, sorry, Francine. It's his mom. Her fiance's mom is on the phone, and I really like her. She's really smart and she knows what she's doing.
Medicinal marijuana or anything. I'm sorry, but
look,
that's the point.
That pisses me off too. What is the first thing she does is throw her fiance under the bus? Her fiance needs to really look and understand who she is. I would understand if she was like trying to change to be a different person, and she was, but she is definitely not. Listen, how can you be with someone who talks to your mama like that?
I'm sorry that
one mama.
Okay, so I'm sorry that you live in the shadows and you're not even able to tell your own daughter that you smoke medicinal marijuana or anything. I'm sorry, but that's the point here.
Wow.
You're disrespecting me. You called him, you woke him up out of his slumber while he was trying to get sleep for work.
Yes.
You woke him up to tell him to leave me, to tell him to get a prenup for me, and you want him to leave me. So because of the videos that you've seen, I'm sorry for how you feel and what your perception is, but it isn't accurate. It is completely irrational, inaccurate. If you can't see me for the person that I am in front of you, and you presume that these records are factual. Have I ever disrespected you to your face? Have I ever disrespected you to your face? So you're saying because of my record, you cannot let your son be with me?
Oh my gosh. First of all, what happened to in your face? I'll tell you in your face. What happened to that whole vibe and energy? She knows who you are. Like some people are not dumb. And some people like to stick up for their children and make sure they're not going down the wrong, horrible path. She saw your record. She doesn't want her son to be locked up or accused of something or something happened. She's a good mom. Go ahead, mama.
Most people are too lazy to do this, but it saves homeowners a fortune.
So you're saying because of my record, you cannot let your son be with me?
I can't stop my son from doing whatever he wants to do. He's well over 21.
Well, I'm sorry that you feel that way.
Narcissist.
You called and you attempted to record the phone call to try to incriminate me in some way. And that's why I film. That is exactly why I film. Because you don't. So you're saying that I never disrespected you to your face. Yet you're saying that these records are out there, these videos are out there, and you're worried that I might hurt your son or hurt your ex-husband, his dad.
Oh my
And you're saying that
gosh.
because of your perception, you're not around all the time. I am trying to show people what I do every day through the videos. If you haven't watched all of them in their entirety, what am I to tell you?
Hey, Em.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, but you have a very closed-minded perception. I thought that you were much more open-minded than that. I didn't realize that you were going to degrade me or misinterpret our friendship. I didn't realize that you were going to treat me like an animal, that you were going to.
Girl, do you not hear how you're talking to her? What? There is no friendship. You're vile. You are disgusting. Anyone who backs you up is just as evil and disturbing and disgusting as you are. I'm not even mean. Like, if someone thinks I'm mean on here, God bless you. But I just call the shit out. And this is crazy as heck to me. And I am so glad that mom did her research and she is sticking up for her son. Just like she said, she can't do anything for her son. It is her son's responsibility. He could do whatever he pleases. But yeah, she's going to let her son know how she feels about it. And that's one of the very first things they do is isolate you from your freaking family members.
I'm sorry that you feel that way, but you have a very closed-minded perception. I thought that you were much more open-minded than that. I didn't realize that you were going to degrade me or misinterpret our friendship. I didn't realize that you were going to treat me like an animal, that you were going to treat me like some type of some criminal.
He's
which I
right
am not.
there.
I don't? What did I not come clean with? I told you about my prior children. You asked me, and I gave you the answers. And then you turned around. And I had specifically told you. So now you and your daughter, and now everyone you said knows. What's the problem? What am I doing? What have I done to Robert? Has he come crying to you? Has he told you I've broken his heart? Oh.
Hey, she's hurt Angel. She laid hands on Angel. Somebody better lay hands on her. Thank you. Let me repeat that.
What am I doing? What have I done to Robert? Has he come crying to you? Has he told you I've broken his heart? Oh.
Thank you, Cheryl.
And she's not hurting me. She's not done anything to hurt me.
She's not hurting me.
It's embarrassing to me.
It's embarrassing to you. As an extension, then I'm sorry, then you're just going to have to detach from my life. I'm not going to leave Robert over your words. If it's Robert's choice to separate from me, then that's his choice. But you don't need to talk down to me, presuming that you are superior to me.
You only get the talk you deserve, huh?
I'm sorry, what? I have never disrespected you. I've always been nothing but kosher. Nothing but kind. Nothing but empathetic to you. This is the first time I've ever spoken up to you in an aggressive tone, ever. How dare you call and wake him up out of his slumber when he has to work because you're selfish and you have your own thoughts and your own perception on our relationship. You don't know everything in its entirety. I don't know what to tell you.
I want to grab the phone and just fucking slap both of them and apologize to the mom. Like I like on Leticia's behalf, I want to apologize to the mom. But at the same time, I'm so glad the mom sees who Leticia really is. She sees her record. She knows what she's about. And now she is getting it firsthand. She's seeing how Leticia talks to people and treats people. So, yeah, what do you think? How do you think she treats that dude behind closed doors and the camera ain't rolling? We saw what she did when the camera was rolling. She done made him cry.
And honestly, since you've disrespected me so much, I understand we are no longer friends. We are no longer acquaintances. We are no longer family. You have made that. You have drawn that barrier. So expect to understand that in the future. You have drawn a line.
You have drawn the line.
What if we told you that you could get your hands on 16,000 woodworking projects with already done for you plans that include
Oh, that was a good
No, not at all.
one, Mom.
I'm filming right now. You wanted to record me, and I'm filming at this very moment.
I'm sorry. I
Live.
gotta rewind that. That was good, Mama.
I understand. We are no longer friends.
We
are no longer
friends.
acquaintances. We are no longer family. You have made that. You have drawn that barrier. So expect to understand that in the future. You have drawn a line.
Slumber. It's just ain't no slumber party.
Now you're gonna hide.
So expect to understand that in the future. You have drawn a line.
Are you gonna hide?
Now you're gonna hide so nobody can see who you really are.
No, not at all. I'm filming right now. You wanted to record me, and I'm filming at this very moment. Live. Well, you wanted to cause this war or battle.
You got it.
Do you?
This on social media, I can sue you.
All right, please do. Please attempt to. You're the one accosting someone with post-traumatic stress disorder. You're the one. You're the one assaulting a disabled citizen right now, accosting me.
Quiet. I literally just put it on normal speed, and you can't really tell the difference. Leticia, which I'm not gonna get mad. I mean, because I usually talk fast whenever I get mad. But like Amanda says, where's it at? A man who allows his girlfriend and mother to argue deserves every bit of grief and difficulty coming his way. This is his fault. You should never, ever, I don't give a who it is, don't you ever I would never let anybody talk to my mama in that way. I don't care if you are fucking 500 pounds. I'm going to step the fuck up. That is crazy to me. Like, I wonder, but you know what? It's good. I'm glad it happened because now, like, the mom just knows even more and she can't stand her even more. Back to reality.
Rating me over things that you don't know, and you inaccuracies, partial videos that were sent to you by outside sources to see how you would judge me.
Oh my gosh, lower your voice whenever you're talking to her. And why are you looking at us whenever you're talking to her? And I'm curious what you even told her, because I have a very good feeling that it wasn't the honest truth.
Me, and you judged me poorly. You don't know me personally. I went to Catholic schools. I've discussed all of my life with Robert. I've told him entirely the entire truth. I have not lied to the man. I've not manipulated him. I've not coerced him. I've not lured him into a state of security to try to. Why would I need a prenup? If I end up making money over the things that I do, the career I end up getting, then why would? Is that what you presume that I was doing? If that's the information that you received. Oh, is it proof? Is it? Oh, obvious proof. Were you physically there? Did you witness it?
She's so rude. Hey, Christy.
Listen to you. I will pray for you, woman. I will pray for you. Please get some rest. You need rest. You sound delusional. Have a good. I was deceived. Oh, is it proof? Is it? Oh, obvious proof. Were you physically there? Did you witness it?
Exactly.
Listen to you. I will pray for you, woman. I will pray for you. Please get some rest. You need rest. You sound delusional.
Wow.
Have a good night. Good night, woman.
How could you let her talk to your mom like that?
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy
No,
kingdom come,
no,
thy will be done on
no,
earth as it is in
no.
heaven. Give us this
Get
day our
the
daily bread.
fudge, no, asshole. The fuck's wrong with you? You know what? Good. Show yourself. You know how stupid people look right now? Like how fucking stupid people look right now backing her? Like I feel so sorry for his mom. Like that is and then she's gonna do this. That's just, girl, you're just making it worse, but better at the same time. Crazy.
I literally, finally videoed someone assaulting me. And it had to be my mother-in-law.
The price is down.
Oh my
if you don't buy them now, they won't be available again at this price. These are eyeglasses you...
Of all people? I'm... Please. I don't need extra stress.
Seriously, what the fuck's wrong with him?
I've only had 3 hours of sleep since the last night, And then I was up finishing the laundry because I had forgotten to put it in the dryer. And Robert had reminded me, oh, we forgot the laundry. So there I was. He was asleep. For an hour, he had been asleep. And then she called for selfish reasons because she presumes that her son is in danger.
Oh, my.
Don't you think he would have reached out? He's a sensible man. Would you have reached out to your mother if I would have been endangering you, Robert?
Yes.
Xavier.
That's my point exactly. And he can't be caught on video right now because he's nude. He was sleeping.
Ew.
He was resting.
Oh,
and his own mother took it upon him to accost him, berate him, try to destroy his mind and concept of me
Exactly.
because of all these things. And I warned him.
I won't listen
Please,
to it.
please. And I told him she was unwell. I knew when she was upset.
Bitch,
I
you're
knew
not
when she
well.
called in that moment. She was furious. Didn't I say that right before you answered?
He can't
I
say
did.
angel. He can't
I
even
know
say
these things
yourself.
before they happen sometimes. I warned him from the very beginning. I knew his mother was accepting of me at first. I thought everything was fine and all right. But the more I got to know her, the more I realized she thought I was abusing him. When I would confront him about things as a joke, she thought I was talking down to him. What did she say? The word that she used? That I was belittling you. Did you really think that I was, though?
No.
I only made a couple comments, and she said that in her home that's not appropriate. And I was like, what? I didn't even talk about anything that was to the point of being harassing. Anyway, I'm going to get off of here or finish my laundry, actually.
Oh, good.
And Robert,
Is it
go to
possible
bed, please. I don't know what to tell you. I want to record your response.
True.
I don't know what to say. I'm frightened for our relationship now because now your family hates me, and even your father might say,
And you're not hurting me, so I've nothing to worry about with you.
How manipulative.
I've tried to explain to people face to face. And I even told her, I was honest about the kids. She asked.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me about her kids. And I thought we were relating. She didn't hear anything I said. And even the times where she repeated herself over and over again. Why is everyone always harassing me?
Oh my gosh.
Babe, I know that they're trying to pull out the people that are closed-minded. I get that. You see someone, you judge it by its cover, you're out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm sorry, but your mother failed. She's not going to do well. I'm sorry.
We're watching. Are you kidding me?
Private.
Are you
I
fucking
explained this
kidding
in
me right
detail.
now?
Your mother failed. Your sister.
Your mother failed. What would so we did, or are we just gonna blame this on mental illness too? The way that she's talking down to him, the whole narcissist, the love bombing, the gaslighting, the manipulation, the making him cry, making him feel vulnerable, yelling at his mother, and then proceeding to say that his mother is pretty much a failure and she's nothing. And she is so evil. Ugh.
They're trying to pull out the people that are closed-minded. I get that. You see someone, you judge it by its cover, you're out. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm sorry, but your mother failed. She's not going to do well. I'm sorry. We talked about this, even in private.
Was it last night or this morning?
Your mother failed.
She did not fail.
That family failed.
They did not. Stop talking to him like
I warned you
that.
she was on the verge of a mental breakdown. I warned you. And I told you that even at the time when I had sensed all this aggression and everything like that, I was trying to convey a point. And she took it out of context. Everyone takes it and morphs it. And then she was saying something about, if I hate my mother that much, then don't talk to her if it makes me feel that way. I just got off the phone with my mother.
Hey, Danielle.
I'm going to hang out with my mom. I don't know what to say. I love my mom. She knows how I talk back sometimes because I have PTSD. Apparently his mother, even though she smokes medicinal marijuana herself and is unable to confront her other child and tell her the truth, I don't know what to say. I'm open and honest, and she wanted to battle, and here's the battle. God will win. God will take care of this, not me. Out of my hands.
Yeah.
I give it to God. I give it to Jesus. The blood of Christ. Anyway, babe, I won't give you a kiss, but I'm going to continue with my laundry, and I'm just going to continue to film because I'm sorry. Now I have to work.
Continue to film.
Why do I have to work? I don't get
What?
it. We were resting.
What did you just say?
Out of my hands. I give it to God. I give it to Jesus.
What?
The blood of Christ.
Yeah, Mama
Anyway,
ain't
babe,
playing.
I won't give you a kiss, but I'm going to continue with my laundry, and I'm just going to continue to film because I'm sorry. Now I have to work.
Now I have to work.
Why do I have to work? I don't get it. We were resting. I was doing laundry. I have to work now. I have to share everyone my feelings and how I feel.
No.
How distorted this is.
Stop. What are you doing? Nothing is wrong. You're amping yourself up and making yourself seem like you're crying so you can vent to us, so you look like the good one who was getting yelled at. His mama didn't do nothing wrong. You were very, very rude and disrespectful. I don't know how if you could ever come back for that. And for him to stand there like a little puss that he is, that was horrible of him too. Like, I'm sorry, but that was not nice. You don't treat your mama like that. Like, moms, real moms, they know. And now she's gonna be that makes me so mad. Now I have to work. Girl, you don't know what work is. Don't you start with now I have to work. Fudge. You really don't. Like, this is a time where she should turn it off. She shouldn't record this anyways. Turn it off, and her man go talk about it. She really needs to go apologize to that lady.
Fair. I know I should let it go. Like she said, let it go.
Like,
let it go. The fact she's not going to be part of our lives. It's not fair. It's disturbed. It's depraved. I know. I love you. I'm sorry.
They're accusing me of going bariatric just because I lost 40 in 2 months. But let's make a deal. If one of you doesn't lose 50.
I told you when we got together. I warned you.
I warned you, she said.
I'm sorry. But you see me, right?
I see you for you, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Still hurts. It still hurts. It still hurts. I can't even keep defending myself over and over again to people that thought that even she was saying she loved me. She's a hypocrite. She's like.
She knows the camera's on. This is fake.
And everybody's like, oh, multiple personalities.
She wants them to stop talking to the mom. I can do that too.
These people are insane.
It'd be really loud.
I love you.
I love you.
It's so painful to see people suffer. Like, she's suffering. I can't help her.
Oh, okay.
I love you.
Manipulative tears.
I'm sorry that it came to that.
I'm sorry that it came to that. That's like whenever. Oh my god!
Sue somebody that's
good. That is the perfect line. That's perfect. Whenever someone does something to you and they're like, I'm sorry it came down to that. No, the fuck you're not. Don't give me that shit. You're sorry that it came down to that. You didn't have to do that.
Disabled person. Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
I'm tired.
Let's go with that one. I love you, babe. I'm gonna finish up the laundry real quick.
Angela last night. Yeah, salty. Yeah. I've been doing a lot.
No, just lay down. You have work. You have work. No, your mother's evil. Your fucking mother's evil. Who does that?
See, your mom's evil. Now she's trying to make him think that his mom's evil and she's making Leticia, like she's not good for Leticia's mental state of mind. This is sad. Yeah, what's crazy is she wants clicks and views and attention and money for her car, which is fine, whatever. But you keep, as I say, fuck around and find out. You're going to keep playing around and you're going to get called yet again. Even Heather, I miss Heather. Heather, where are you? Coco?
I told him, I warned him about the crap that she was doing and then hiding things and stuff and lying about stuff. Whatever. Not my fault. It is what it is.
Not one.
Don't lie to me. Don't sit there and accept me for who I am at first and then turn around because you heard a rumor, because you saw some documents. Tell me that I'm not worth your time, that I'm not valuable to you anymore. I don't understand. Then fine. Then fine. Ditto. Ditto. You're not worth my time. That's why I told her. I didn't want to argue. And then she was like, oh, and then she told me immediately, shut up. She said immediately, just shut up. That's why I just went ahead and recorded it.
Girl,
I don't care. It's experiencing it for the first time, right? Even though it's kind of feels repetitious, right? It's not
very
the
much
same.
so.
And I'm working. I don't want to work right now. I don't want to show you my life and everything like that.
Then
She's like,
don't.
you're embarrassing me. Okay, I'm sorry. Who is embarrassing who? I'm sorry. And I hate to pinpoint people's flaws. I hate to boil it down to people's exact issues, right? Because we know me. I can pinpoint some things.
We know
right?
me.
And I don't mean to, and I've talked to Robert about these things openly and honestly, but
melt fat while you're sleeping, cinnamon, ginger, lemon. All you're gonna do is boil it, then
these people do not recognize when they are suffering. I know that she is not going to be able to open her heart again to me, regardless of how I try. So I'm
You're not
going
gonna
to
try.
let you know a little bit about this woman. This woman has dreadlocks down to here, where the hair is kind of like pulled up because she doesn't.
I know you're not about to try to talk about his mama right now. If this happened last night, I expect something. This is what I'm saying. It would have been better if you just went to bed with him. I can't believe you talked to her like that. But now you're about to, are you seriously about to talk? I really hope, I mean, I don't want you to be talking about anybody, but oh my gosh, it better not be his mom.
Go ahead and let you know a little bit about me, regardless of how I try. So I'm going to go ahead and let you know a little bit about this woman.
Oh my gosh.
This woman has dreadlocks
Oh.
down to here, where the hair is kind of like pulled up because she doesn't dreadlock it all the time.
So?
And then she has
She's busy.
neuropathy. So she has a lot of large veins in her feet, and she stumps her feet a lot. And I don't mean to talk about people. She's always talking about how she's overweight and she's paper thin. She's very small. She's like 100 pounds, and she's always dieting. And I don't know if she's obsessed with her looks or something, or what's going on. I'll be honest about this entire situation.
Are you going to be honest? I was just about to say, are you going to be honest coming from someone who was like so in like love with her looks that you would sexualize yourself? Sell yourself to cuddle? Don't you talk about her. Like literally none of that matters. She has dreadlocks. Cool. Paper thin. Okay. She has veins. We all do. Like, what are you trying to do? Like, that's what's aggravating me is are you trying to paint her as a bad person because of what she looks like? That's so weird. That's so weird. And his mom and her fucking fiance is just laying back there and she's talking shit. I can't. This is going to end bad for Robert.
Situation. I was very disgruntled when I met his family too, because of a few of the things that I had saw and witnessed that were unusual to me. And I know I like to break things down in psychology and all of that, but I did notice that she was giving advice to the 14-year-old about how to talk to boys, how to flirt with boys, how to get a boy attracted to her. She's an adopted 14-year-old granddaughter. Just saying, you don't talk to little 14-year-old girls like that. I don't care what people say. If she wants to kick me out of this house and Robert wants to let it happen, then it'll happen. I will go back with my mom. And
go back with my mom.
It's not,
I have a
the end of the
feeling that
world.
would happen.
I know that God will bless me. God will send me to where I need to go, right? So if this woman is suffering, I was sent to her life to wake her the fuck up.
No, you were not.
She is so conceited. One day I told her that she would look nice in her dress. I said, "Oh, you look so nice in that." And she said, and she wiggled her butt and she said, "Oh yeah." And I saw all the guys look.
No, she doesn't. It makes me so angry. Like, that's so disrespectful talking about people's parents, especially, oh my gosh, your fiance. No, she does not own the house. It's his house. But whenever she was saying they got into an argument, she was like, you can take whatever you want, and leave. And like leave. Like, girl, where is he going? That's his house.
Looking while I was at the grocery store.
Let me
They
try to
couldn't help but
speed
look.
it up a
And
tiny
she wiggled her
bit.
butt. And I was like, "You go, girl. Sure. Why? Sure. Why was I going to be offended? Sure. It was her mind. It was her reality. I wasn't going to say anything. The same thing with the dreadlocks. The same thing with, because when you do the dreadlocks, you're not tending to yourself daily. And that's just how it is. And I understand the way she lives. I get it. Very like a minimalist.
There's a reason you can smell the asparagus come out of you in your urine. It's good for kidney health.
So you
Ginger.
wanted the mom
Recent
to
study
own
in
the house? I wish she
I got
did.
that. I thought she had a healthy vibe.
That would be cool as hell if the mom owned it.
First. And then slowly I realized, the more I got to know and the more that the children started relaying stories about her, is that she is very disgruntled. She's got a lot of prior issues because she never found love. So now she presumes that all men are evil. That's in her mind, except for her sons, except for those.
That's literally what
and that's
you
unfortunate.
think.
It happens to women when
No,
they've not
like
had
men.
the proper love and affection. I have to finish these clothes. Robert is still up now. Thank you, Mom. Thanks. And she let me call her mom. The first day I met her, I embraced her, and I said, "Well, what would you like me to call you?" And she said to the other woman, the woman, I say, sister-in-law to me, apparently something like that, right? She says, "Well, what do you call me, sister-in-law?" And she said, "Well, I call you Mom." And she said, "Well, there you go, just call me Mom." So I thought she was welcoming and inviting. Apparently she's not. So whatever happens at this point, I do apologize to everyone in advance. I do not like getting talked to like that. We all know I didn't attack her first. We know this.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We know I was up just a while ago and with
Sure,
Robert.
Jan.
And just because I didn't film during the time that we were slowly trying to fall asleep this last hour, doesn't mean I was doing anything. I was laying right next to him. So when this all happened, I'm in here, I hear his phone go off, and I notice it's his mother, and I'm like, I can't not tell the truth. I'm sorry. She did it. That's what it was. She wanted to record me. Here we go. I don't know what to do. And if the cops aren't helping me, then what the fuck? And if you're not going to change it immediately, then I don't know what the fuck. So I'm like, okay, great. What a game. This is fun. I'll just keep praying to God. I'm trying to not get frustrated. I'm trying to just go with the flow. But if she ends up calling all these people and doing all these things and showing up, and Robert has to deal with it more, that's going to stress him out. That's what I was worried about. That's why I told him, "Are you sure you want to get with me?"
That's not
I
what
asked
it
you
is.
over and over again.
Yeah.
And you continue to say yes. And then when I continued to ask him about these videos and told him that I wanted to display my truth, finally, he was accepting of it. Then he willingly came on camera with me to help me.
Willingly?
To help everyone understand.
No.
You're fine.
Thank you. Fucking thank you. Fucking thank you. I don't stab people.
No.
I don't hit people.
I don't stab people. I don't shoot them. I don't poison them. So I should be just fucking fine. You will live. Gosh, I thought you were going to sleep. Okay, this one's almost over too. I wonder if anything else happened. He's so fucking scared right now. That's why he ain't sleeping. He's scared.
Do I hit animals?
No.
Out of a reflex, yes.
Yes, you do. No,
I do reflex.
you just don't. Yes, you do. Not only, oh my gosh. First of all, she said no. And then she said, well, out of reflexes. No and no. You've hit them, you've slapped them, you push them. You've said that multiple times. Multiple animals, cats and dogs don't even play.
Hit. Okay. But do you see me hurting anyone?
Yes.
Do you see me yelling at anyone?
No.
Aside from the corporations, when I call and complain about products. This is true. You've seen me yell.
And then just at
Yes,
the camera.
and at the camera. So what she saw was just a fragment, just a fragment of what really goes on. And that's why I wanted to film us together. So people realize
That was so disturbing, Melinda.
You may think that an adult that can't stop watching the P word looks something like this, but this is what they really look.
You love me for me. And I'm
This is
sorry.
what they really look. This is
to
what
me.
they really look
It's
like.
like Romeo and Juliet, right? Well, not really. My family loves you. But I don't know what to say.
He's so
I guess we'll figure this out together. I guess we'll figure it all out together. I need some water. Yep. This was rough. This was rough. And my mom just told me something over the phone. And I don't know really how this doesn't make a whole lot of sense. She said, well, you quit doxing people. I said, what's doxing? She said, well, that's when you give out too much information about people. I said, what do you mean? And she said, well, you know, when you give out names and locations of things. Oh, I remember that word from a couple of years ago.
What?
I said, but I was in
Meant
the
she got
psych.
arrested.
I went through a lot of trauma. I was in the jail. I forgot the definition. I didn't look it up. So I said, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I was doing that. And so I'm sorry.
Oh, Robert's mama's always
that I
welcome
was
here.
disclosing too much information about people. I just thought I was living my life, trying to deal. I'm telling the cops they're not doing anything. I'm telling the people that matter, or so they say, you know, the judges and all that, and no one cares. I tried to talk to lawyers and no one cares. And I need money. That's what they said. I need money. So that's why I came back here, unfortunately, was to see if I could get that filthy money. But everyone knows, anybody that truly knows me and has been watching me for quite some time, wink, wink.
See if I could come get that filthy money. Look at her winking. But I don't like, is it worth your mental health though? I don't think it is. I mean, if I need a break, I take a break. If this is making you worse, it's not worth the pennies. It's really not. Unless it helps you feel like you're important going online, but I feel like just self-journaling or doing something to yourself or with your fiance or something like that. But I guess to each their own. But again, you can't complain too much if it's not helping and people are trying to tell you.
Knows that I offer back. I always give back. I donate a majority of what I earn. So I don't get it. I don't understand. Why are we up right now? Why am I having this conversation with these people? Whose energy went to his mother? They had to destroy everything right now. Well, not destroy it. She was already on the verge. She already had called and she already was saying some crap. And I was like, oh, okay, I already knew. I knew
Oh
from the text
man, I wish
messages
you heard that.
because she had stopped saying I love you to me. She stopped saying it.
Well, I bet. I wonder
so
why.
now I know her true feelings. She does not love me. She hates me. She thinks I'm hurting her son and embarrassing her. I'm not sure what to say either. How am I embarrassing her? By
I'm
disclosing
sorry.
my truth. How am I embarrassing her because she's living in a lie? She was the one that had an older child, a boy, that she gave away. And then she ended up having 1, 2, 3 more children, but they're all by different fathers.
That's so crazy. That is so crazy. How, I mean, she didn't hurt her kids. You think she's going to sound bad because she had to give a child up and she has kids with different dads? You think that makes her sound bad? Do you forget what you did?
An old man turned 98. You're alive. Pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain. when you're already late. You smoke inside on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's you, my dreams, and me and his beautiful wife. Don't you think? Yeah, I really do think. Cheryl, don't stop saying stuff. Don't you stop.
So I understand that she was sad and looking for love. I get that. You know, we all were.
For love,
But that's where she
and
is. She's
all the
jaded.
wrong
You know, she
places.
can't see that I'm actually helping him. She thought I was getting onto you or something about, what was it?
Words that I didn't understand. It's like,
Yeah.
if I don't know it, then I don't know it.
Yeah.
He
Saying
said
that I was,
words I
like,
don't
mansplaining
understand.
him or something. But, you know, woman-splaining, like
I can't think of
over-explaining,
the
like,
term.
yeah. What?
I can't think of the term.
No, I'm not talking. I'm just saying, what?
No,
The fuck is going on?
I'm just tired.
I can't believe, and my mother even said too, when she got off the phone, she said, Leticia, I did go back and watch some of your videos. I said, thank you, mommy. I appreciate that. And she said, yeah, I can't get around to all of them. You know, I am busy and stuff, but I do watch a few minutes of some of them and then kind of skip through them and see what you got to say. And she said, some of it's hard to take and some of it's kind of wild. She said, but you know, if you're doing what you do, it is what it is. And I love you and I still care for you. And like I said, she's helping me out tomorrow. So I'll see her tomorrow. But I won't be seeing his mother anytime soon.
Awkward.
She's gonna have to come to me and beg me for forgiveness. I'm not dealing with that.
Why would she beg
I'm not
for you
lying to
for?
anyone anymore. I'm over it. Why do you think I have 10,000 subscribers plus? Do you think they're all crazy? No, most of them listen to me and watch me for a purpose. So the fact that she doesn't realize that I'm doing this for a purpose, that sends an even greater disappointment. You know, devastation. That's a horrible emotion to feel. I want to go to sleep. Anyway,
Something tells
you
me
want
she
to
won't.
just help me like hang up the clothes and put this stuff away real quick and like,
In here so we can just carry it all on.
babe, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry she attacked me. This is
I'm
my
sorry
only
she
line of defense.
attacked me.
This is it. I feel traumatized. She literally like manipulated me. She lied to me. She lied to me.
I have to poop, but it feels stuck. Stop! Are you trying to kill us?
And I didn't know she was that toxic, babe. She didn't make it out to be that she was that unstable until I saw slowly that like when she would have company over those days, she would never have her water full. She always had her water empty. Well, if you think about it, if you're prepared for a day where you're going to be gathering with people, she had like a filtered water system. It was always empty. She was never able to offer us anything to drink or anything and so I knew there was something wrong. I knew from these little things that were going on that there was something not quite clicking because I try my best to take care of things. But when I lose something, I'm like, oh, that's a glitch in my reality, right? I'm sorry to her, but now I'll have to just like disown her. If Robert wants to stay with me, that's cool. But I no longer consider her my mother-in-law until she says something back to me nice and politely and begs me for forgiveness. I'm not joking. I'm not fucking joking. Like we know who I know. We know who I know to the point where they contacted his mother to test her, to judge her, to see how she would react. And she failed.
To test her, to judge her.
I'm so sorry for what is going to happen. I'm so sorry. But I cannot help the doxing. I cannot help that I'm sharing too much. I didn't know. I'm just telling people the truth that I know.
I'm so sorry,
So
Cheryl. But good
being
for
blatantly
you.
honest and
You
trying to
got
capture
out.
these moments, and I want to share it. Stop harassing me. Stop hurting me. She used me. I feel like I've been used. Like
how did
all that
she
love
use
that she
you?
had sucked out of me, and I even got her.
You got her
we both have medicinal marijuana cards. I bought her a full ounce of marijuana and gave it to her because
Really?
I said, here is a gift. Here we both smoke, and this you said you like this stuff. I gave her that at the very beginning out of no.
First of all, I doubt you gave her an ounce. Second of all, if you did, that's nice because that's the least thing you can do if you're going to be acting like this. This is crazy. You're a lot to handle. She would need it. You didn't do anything for her, especially for you to treat her that way, talk about her that way, talk to her that way, and him just sitting there. She always makes threats. It's so aggravating. There's a couple of foyers out there. I don't do all that. I just have like if she was alive and got arrested, or whenever she was alive and they came to do like a 5150. I don't know if they did a 5150 or they had to arrest her. And she like barricaded the motel doors so nobody could get in, and she was just smoking her little roach. It does, and that it's frustrating. I can imagine how frustrating it is watching it and you can't do anything. She didn't buy that. I know that's the other thing. It wasn't even with your money.
Oh, nowhere. Because I wanted her to know I love and appreciate you for who you are and what you are, and I'm trying.
I love
She's
you. Here's
lashing
an
out like
ounce.
Angel.
I didn't pay
And I'm
for it,
like,
though.
no, you're gonna have to learn. I'm not gonna sit there and palm feed you the facts. You're blind to these comments and stuff, all these things. I'm sorry. I hope you're okay.
I'm tired.
I know. That's why I told you to go back to bed.
He's scared.
I want to go to bed till this was done.
I want you to sleep. Your mind can't really handle all of this yet.
Your mind really can't handle all this yet, but just wait. Whenever we're married and we have a baby, your mind's going to be able to take it all in. This is like, he doesn't want to go to bed because he wants to see what the hell she's going to say, but he also is probably scared to go to bed. So that's why she's going to end it, because they just need to go to bed. They're waiting for each other.
All right, I'm gonna get off of here then, so that we can finish that up and then like figure this out. But
Seriously,
like,
I
don't know
can't.
what to do. She's gonna have to approach me in a gentle way. It's kind of like when Angel does it. She has to show her belly and everything and be nice and let me pet her.
Get off
I can't
Angel.
just
She doesn't
accept
want you to
back.
pet her.
Right now, it's like, no, you're at arm's length. Stay away from me. And I tell her just, and she was like, shut up, screaming at me and calling me all kinds of shit. What did she say to me? That I need to go slither back under my rock?
I didn't catch any.
Sounds good, though.
I was half tired.
I'm horrified. I'm glad he stuck up for me, though. I know he's very
Oh my
tired and everything, but he at least
gosh.
tried to defend me.
I am so
before I even tried
sorry.
to,
I am so
video.
glad you got away from
So
that.
he
What
did
the
defend
hell?
me, and at least there's that. And he did tell her she makes me the happiest I've ever been. So I thought, knew that. That's why I had you go talk to her. I knew I felt funny that day, and he
Probably,
didn't talk to her.
Molly.
You said
Yes,
everything was
I think
good, but
it was.
obviously not.
I'm just behind.
Anyway, all right, I'm gonna get off of here because we both need to sleep, and this is really wild. And unfortunately, she's just not a part of my life at the very moment. That's why I tell everybody, like, no, she's part of our reality. Yeah, she's part of our world, but I don't have to deal with her face to face right now. And unless I have to, I don't see how I have to calm her constantly. What did I do? Why?
You don't know what you did.
And even
Seriously?
What
What?
the fuck? And she
fuck?
thinks that this is now you're going to be embarrassed because now your truth is out there that you disclosed to me.
No. She's just going to have more people on her side. Like, what the heck? Like, no, she is smart. She's not blinded. She understands, just like Mama said, if you ain't right, then go get your medicine or do what you need to do to get right. The heck?
Me, and you said not to say anything, but when you attack me like that, that breaks a promise. That breaks our promise. You broke our promise. So now I have to share it with God and share it with everyone, my neighbors, which you've done, so that you now can make amends. So now you can repent.
Wow.
Sorry, it is what it is.
That's so irritating because she always says that she grew up Catholic. That's not even true. Like, if anything, you say, you repent to your priest, but you don't tell other people's business. That is not a thing, girl. That's her, like, she's starting to become like a little culty. It's freaking me out. It's freaking me out, man. Doesn't she seem a little culty? Like, oh gosh, what is this?
I can't wait for tonight. The kids are coming? Great. No, Uncle Todd is out. Oh, wait, he's in.
Much time. I don't have time for you to be there physically on these, whatever numbers are, whatever that is. I need you to realize that something is coming. I know this sounds strange. I know this sounds like a strange premonition offered by a crazy girl that no one liked, nobody, because she was always talking back. I just want you to know something is coming. I know that my videos weren't getting out to everyone. There were certain fragments of me that weren't exposed to people. Some people heard me. Some people listened. These videos are relevant for the explanation of time and my life story as it correlates with the world, right? So here I was, born in 1987, right? July 28th, in the evening hours, my mother says. I was born prematurely. Apparently, there was something wrong, offset with the female balance on this earth, and I was born a female. So every time growing up, I had thought, oh, you're a girl. Ew, everyone hates girls. Everyone hates girls.
What?
So, like I said, if you're coming in between and you're listening to me and you're still trying to attack me, and like the last video I did, the live, if you do not believe in magic, then you're a fool. If you do not believe in science, then you are a fool.
Even
If you do not
magic.
believe that there is a higher power, then you are a fool. If you do not believe that these extraterrestrial beings can heal us entirely and even alter our fragment in our mind and our DNA and our bodies and heal us miraculously, all these things, then you're ridiculous. I already knew that the Virgin Mary was artificially inseminated. I never really believed that nonsense. And all these older men kept telling me they were part of the Freemasons, tried to convince me otherwise. So I was like, oh, there's something wrong with the Freemasons. I see. Oh, I see. And the women, the women were not allowed to participate. I see. You took the words of the Bible and you twisted it around.
Oh my God.
And now all of everyone thinks that the women are beneath you.
Wait.
That's not the case. They are above you. They carry the seed. So what is going on here?
What is going on here? You were talking about like the Bible and church and God, and then you were talking about the Masons and then the women. Like, who are you? What are you doing? I got to speed this up, even though you're talking pretty fast.
Okay, no. I know I'm speaking to the devil himself, right? Let's joke. But let's say there's demons. Let's say there's angels. Let's angels and demons, right?
Hell? What the hell? This is why you didn't want to show your damn window. Well, you don't bugged up and show it. That's why. Y'all see her window? That's why she didn't want to show her window. Just be true. It's fine. No one cares. But don't pretend, oh, I can't show you because no, it's fine. Girl, it's fine. It's fine. Stop lying. That's what's pissing everyone off.
Right? I watched some of these movies growing up. I get the concepts. I already knew. Just be patient, loving, and kind. For years, I was so lethargic, laid in my own filth, laid in everything, because I couldn't comprehend the filth of the world. I was traumatized. I was horrified, disgusting, disgusted. Perversions everywhere. People stealing, robbing things, eating things that were tainted. And I look around and I think, no, this here is a trick. This is delicious. The devil made these. The devil made all these things. And I'm waking up. People don't realize that I am fully awake. I've been awake for years. I've been woke. I've been telling people to their face, wake up. Whatever you presume I am, because I'm an older generation, that I don't know any better, that, oh, my body was distorted. My body left me. And all my beauty is gone. I'm sorry. God, the true God, can heal. So wherever you guys were presuming to fight with each other with religion, fighting back and forth. You're crazy. I don't know why, what was going on? I keep telling people, are you okay? We need to stabilize this. Something's off kilter. So when I have anxiety and all this stuff, it correlates with the world around me. I didn't know that. I didn't know when I was suffering through all of these problems, I needed to do it naturally. So all of these doctors lured me into a sense of security because they were part of the hierarchy that's here on earth. The real true demigods that are persuading you to believe things that are maybe not necessarily the best things for you to be thinking, and yet they like it. It's tricks, it's games. I get it. It's part of reality. It is what it is, right?
She's just lethargic.
So, this is part of reality. This kitty is part of a different species, which is of a different planet. So that's the same thing.
It's a little too fast.
This banana was brought to us not just from other countries, and we morphed it into what it is. This is magic. Do you not see it? Alchemy. I tried to explain that about Jesus. I tried to tell people, and the men hated me. All the Freemasons, the Masons that I talked to face growing up, tried to persuade me. No, you're a woman. You are beneath us. And I got that energy for all of these fucking years. I felt it. I am just used. They are looking at my cleavage. They see my photos. For some reason, somebody keeps morphing in and out of my bedroom at night and screwing me in my sleep. They do that. And even the government had advanced technologies.
Agreed,
some
Cheryl.
of these people in the higher positions went insane because they were not pure of mind, pure of heart, and pure of everything. The concept of being. It doesn't necessarily mean, I don't have all the answers. I'm waking up. I'm still ignorant to the world. Every time I see something, it's as if, and I asked God, can I see it through your eyes? Through the child's eyes, the innocence. So that's what he did. Just every time I fucked up, bam, right to the face. And so I'm being theatrical with you people. I'm telling you how it is.
I don't know.
If you're unsure or unaware of your eyeglass
She's making
prescription,
money. This is
or
her
if your
job.
prescription changes frequently,
I don't know.
In a what you've done to me, you will get
Yes.
back tenfold.
Yes.
But don't worry, you'll be at rest. You'll be at peace. So when the purge happens, and inevitably people are safe underground, and the story, people don't.
Bye, Kara. Thank you for being on so long too. Thank you so much. I hope you have a good day.
Believe it. They think in conspiracies. Well, it's not a theory when it's a fact. And I told everyone about that. I said, "What are you talking about? They're watching us right now." When my dad would beat us, and I knew they wouldn't come to save me. I said, "Where are you? You are human being in flesh. If you're watching me as human being in flesh, you should bow to me. You should not be gazing upon my flesh."
Wow.
Which was perfect when I was brought here.
Wow.
Okay? It was. And I was so forgiving that I forgave my father. Never fucking told on him. But then all of a sudden, all these things, these men started calling me a whore, a filthy slut. I felt the energy. So I turned into it. I felt like that. And then I realized, no, magic is real. We can defend ourselves through that.
Oh my God.
My fiance gave me a ring.
I can't do this.
I blessed
can't
his
do
ring.
this whole. Why? How could you talk about magic and then in the next sentence say, "I bless this ring"? You probably did something really wicked with it. I can't do an hour of this. I'm gonna have to speed you up or just skip over.
To ward off evil. It may be only silicone. And I told him, I said, inevitably we must renounce all material things because this is nothing. This is nothing compared to the world of God, the creation of life.
Yeah, you remember that.
I'm sorry. I have to get things ready. But yeah, no, I've got to live my life at the same time, apparently, so that I can have proof for you that you could have done it yourselves. You just chose not to.
We don't need your help, and we don't need you to do this. I don't know why. I think it's just part of her act. It must make her feel better.
But it's already too late. Something's coming. Very big is coming, and I will not accept the apologies from mortals that continue to harass and abuse me. I'm done. The clock is ticking. I'm 37. I'm strained. I'm tired. I want to rest. I want to go back to the center of the earth, right?
Hey, Panda.
So,
I won't be on too much longer.
And I don't care if some of you don't believe me.
I'm trying.
If you want to follow suit with Paul or Owl or Moon, be destroyed. I don't care. You are fallen, and you need to be regenerated, reboot, troubleshoot. You know.
Punny noodles.
So yeah, no, what I was showing you, how fucking, I even told my mom, I was like, I feel weird in pictures. And she was like, "Oh, but you're beautiful." I was like, "No, I don't understand. I know what real beauty is. I know I've seen it. I know I've not lived this life, but just this one time. But I know."
She loves that picture. We always see.
What if we told you that you could get your hands on 16,000 woodworking projects with already done for you plans that include step-by-step instructions?
This that was destroyed by all of you, this is no longer going to take any more nonsense.
Did that.
If you don't believe me, like fully blindly follow God and true creation, do it. I don't care. Slander me, defile me. It's not going to bother me in the long run. It's really not. I'm here for a fragment of time, a blink in your reality to wake you up, to really wake you up. We shouldn't be killing animals. We should be blessing each meal we do. This is not right.
Really?
I'm sorry. What time is it?
Really?
I'm sorry, babe. These people keep me up at night. I swear to God. Like, these people are so crazy. And they're trying to talk to me all the time. And I knew that the celebrities were talking to me because they looked at me in the eyes and they told me we were trapped in the films. We now revolve in those.
Yeah, exactly. She does seem pretty bothered. Like, was he just standing there listening to her rant? And he's like, "Yeah, can you please just, can you make my lunch so I could go? Appreciate it." I wasn't expecting that. So if like that, I don't even know what to say. First, he's not standing up for Angel. I thought he was going to. And then I was like, oh, going to give him the benefit of the doubt. And then he stopped caring about it. And then he let her talk to his mama that way. And now he's listening what she's doing and saying. All right, boy.
In those cycles, we are forced to have to live out and be the humiliation of the universe, the mockery, because we go around and we mock everything. We laugh at it, blah, blah, blah. That's offensive to the universe. Sorry, Dave.
You done did. Look at it. Now she's all freaking trying to hurry up because it's our fault. Our fault she's late making lunches.
Shove this in there too. I'm so sorry, baby. You didn't eat these.
I'm so sorry, baby.
Is this too green for you or no?
No.
Okay. Okay.
See how it's already it's been affecting their relationship, her being on YouTube, which is sad.
Okay, so
she should put that relationship first, but it's not going to last.
Well, these are two of the same strawberry and cream. Okay. All right. What else should I get? And I'm so sorry because, like, I know this is weird. I know it sounds wild. It is what it is. But, okay, so, and I know we had that discussion this morning, and they'll probably air that feed too. What else should I get for you?
You aired it first. What are you talking about?
I'm slowly eating
Yeah.
them.
Okay, these, and then what else? What else would you like?
I'm good with that because I wanted to slow down how much I'm taking in to eat. Yeah.
Okay. All right then. Well, I appreciate that. That's wonderful.
Agree, Cheryl.
It's about moderation and not over consuming and over producing. That's my
Robert
message.
had to
And
help.
that's what I was saying about, trying to appreciate the things because everything talks to us, including this metal, including
Yo,
this water bottle. Like I was tapping the metal of this thing. Everything talks to us.
I
was
have not
singing and
seen
singing
Angel.
about,
I think that they
movies
locked
and, like,
Angel up.
they were talking. I don't even want to say it because apparently they want money for it. I don't know. Money is not. I'm sorry. You messed up. Money's not going to help you.
But she's very contradictory. Like everything she says, it's like, but
That's funny. What a strange.
she's very controlling and abusive in a couple of different ways. I'm so glad you made it, Yoga Toast. It is what it is. I know. I always say that. And now that she says it, I don't want to think of her saying that. He's willingly, yeah.
They're accusing me of going bariatric just because I lost 40 in 2 months. But let's make a deal. If one of you doesn't lose 15 lbs this week drinking this, I'll pay you $1,000.
That's so weird. How does he not care? I wonder if his mom's really going to do something about it. Hopefully she really has a heart-to-heart with him, not her.
And honestly, I'm very sorry to the people that were like human in the flesh, thinking that they were smarter than technology even. They captured everything you've been watching. These extraterrestrials know who you are deep down. They know if you are toxic. They know if you need to heal. That's why I needed my time out. Because I wasn't fully awake.
That's why
they were trying to force me into a state of being fully awake when I couldn't engage with all of that. The human mind is only capable of holding so much knowledge. It is, it is unlike the true God itself, creation. Okay. So I have slept. I'm startled from what happened last night. I do sound like I'm flustered, like I'm manic when I'm telling you these things, because I am. Because these people stressed me out.
It kind of looked like it.
Humankind has stressed me out to the point of revealing myself, revealing who I truly am, revealing what I truly am, which is an angel to some, a messenger of God to others, whatever you believe. And if you don't believe me, that's fine. If you're very closed-minded after all of these years,
yeah,
we
don't
have the
believe you.
capabilities to do all types of advanced technology, medicine. Are you okay? These things were a trick. You were supposed to not fall from grace even further. And I did over and over again because I let these Freemasons who had the keys to the cities, who knew that these were going on behind closed doors because they built our fucking buildings. They knew about the electronics. They knew about the wiring. They knew about the electrical work, not that it was dangerous even, not just that, but the fact that they could tap in through that. These other extraterrestrial beings that were warning them. Guess what? God doesn't like you tampering with all of these things. You are now playing God. You have now played God. So that's the original sin. The original sin. People are like, no, the knowledge. It is nothing about the knowledge, bitch. Let's just straight up fucking put it that way. Because if I have to talk to you people the way you talk to me, here's how it goes. It is about the fact that they fornicated before God said that it was okay. They created life. They became God themselves. They chose to create life. They were damned.
Bitches, you
I
okay?
chose to create life. I chose. My daughter was not just a mere accident. I was screaming for something, some kind of comfort, some kind of stress relief in life. But I knew I idolized her too much.
Exactly.
So the true God, the one true God, stole her from me, right? And I call everyone baby thieves. I was delusional. I was not awake. This is not fucking real. This is not where we belong, really. Our hearts and souls and minds, they go somewhere else. I don't know what I was thinking. My mother reprimanded me last night. She scolded me for talking back to my mother-in-law because I should have respect for the woman.
You should.
And I did. I did have
No, you
full and
didn't.
utter respect. But then she attacked me on things, biases that are not real. And now I can no longer accept people at their face value. I can't with any of you. Treason. Treason. You have lied to the courts, the highest Supreme Courts. You have lied. I have told people throughout my existence here on Earth as the Leticia servant, Collins, whatever you call it, soon to be Prince, okay? I know what's coming. I've known what's coming. I've been dreading what's coming. I knew when 9/11 happened. I woke up with a premonition prior to. I knew when my uncle was going to die. I knew when my grandfather was going to die. They did shitty things. They deserve the karma. That's what I told everyone. Oh well, it's their time to reboot. That's what's going on. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, mother-in-law. Time to reboot. You know, you're out of my mind. If you're toxic and you're a lower vibration, I'm going to stay away. And I realized that when I was talking to my mom. She says to me, she's like, Leticia. And I look at anywhere on the screen because I know it's all captured. Okay, it doesn't matter if I'm not looking at the camera. You say what you want. Do what you want. It is not my life. I am not trying to monetize everything, but if that's what I need right now, tangibly, to prove to you people, you can minimize. You can go without. Majority of these things I didn't purchase. He had a majority of this stuff already. I asked him for a few little items. I didn't try to persuade him into doing things that he didn't want. These were already creations of man. Sure. These were on sale. They were affordable to us. I wanted to survive the rest of my life. Just
they were on
naive,
sale.
blind, just following suit. But everyone keeps looking at me. Randy, why did you look at me like that? You know what I'm talking about. You know.
Most people are too lazy to do this, but it saves homeowners a fortune.
These gentlemen that look down upon me, they can't even shake my hand. They can't respect me as the wife of, the future wife of this man because we fornicated prior to marriage. I'm sorry, what? We still made a pact with God. When I made eye contact with him, that's what has happened. That is what has happened. These men are the ones that fall prey to their weaknesses and their demons, not I. And we know that through history. We know that through history. Leticia is spoiled. No, if you gazed upon my flesh and you did, and I'll try to monetize this. I don't care if it is or not. I don't care. I'll be honest. I have lived without it. Why should I care? Everyone has provided for me because that is what it is. Leticia is spoiled. No, you've seen firsthand Leticia isn't spoiled. She has gone through weight loss, 150 pounds lost. She's gone through, and I'll give you time. Maybe I'll allow God, right? Allow God, whatever. God is mad. God sent me.
Allow God.
Here we are for another purge, another revelations is what they say, and dragon and blah 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 blah. Whatever. Okay, whatever. However, it correlates in your world. My story is much more pertinent. Apparently, I don't know. I don't want to take credit. I don't. That is God. Is God creation? Okay, creation created us, and you're gonna tell me that these demigods, you motherfuckers, are in trouble. And I told you. I fucking warned you. You knew.
Why are we always in trouble?
Even the demigods are in trouble right now. They know they're in trouble. They know that when I screamed and I said, you know what? Treason. That is treason against the courts, the highest Supreme Courts, above the what you presume is the judiciary system. It is what it is. You guys play. I already knew the feelings when I went in front of the judges, and I prayed to the God. This person would counteract what had happened, right? So they didn't. They were ungodly. And they were seated at a throne in a position where they were taking advantage of others and not giving back selflessly. That is the meaning behind most creation. What? To give and be free so that the balance.
I know.
Will be
Why
there.
are you always yelling at us?
Miscommunication. You can still balance it out somehow. And I don't know anything about like the higher mathematics. I don't know anything about really quantum physics, like personally per se. But the fact that you guys had tried to decipher it, to try to distinguish what was whatever, that was not good. No good.
Hey,
you were
Heather,
creating life. You were creating things you shouldn't have been creating. And now we've got hideous monstrosities that must be given back to the ethers. Okay? So if like I told my fiance, if there's a plausible outcome to where, his work decides, because of my videos, he can no longer work. I told him, I said, what is money? I'll support us. God will support.
Is that for real? It was, I thought it was a joke. Did his work really say because of her videos he may lose his job? Something will happen. All right, Salty, thank you for joining. I know I gotta get off here soon. I'm trying to hurry up. I hope she doesn't get pregnant again either. I gotta rewind that. If is his job really in jeopardy because of her? Like, How is he? He needs to open his eyes. Oh.
Are you tired of stuff falling between your armrest and your seat in your vehicle? I am.
That must be given back to the ethers. Okay?
Okay.
To where, you know, his work decides, oh, because of my videos, he can no longer work. I told him, I said, what is money? I'll support us. God will support us.
Wow.
Not me, not him. God. That was the point. Now we're all like, ooh, egotistical, selfie this, booty, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Isn't that funny? Well, guess what? It is funny.
No,
I literally am made of the God, right? So that makes me some type of royalty in your eyes. Don't care. But if you see the trickle-down effect, I didn't quite get all the advantages because I wasn't speaking loud enough. The corporations didn't hear me until I started bitching at them every day. You're making toxic products. They're broken. They're damaged. What? Do I have to sit there and be a Karen my whole life? You're degrading people based upon a name. You're offending people based upon their facial looks. You will never be accepted in heaven. You will not. If you cannot accept that, then you're a demon. You must be purged. You must go down to the place where you need to figure it out again.
That really said.
And I say down to the place, but let's see. There is no up, down, or there, or left or right. What? These are fucking coordinates. Are you okay? These are just places, fragments, and time and space and all these things. And no, they know what I've watched. They know what I've been exposed to. They know I haven't been. And when I see something like cartoon form, that is similar to what I've seen. That's what I'm trying to share with you people. Open your eyes. Some people were so fucking egotistical. They thought they were God in the flesh. I don't presume to say that in the slightest. I am flesh. You could kill me. You could stab me. I would die. Just like Jesus. Just like they did to Jesus.
She literally just said, like yesterday or the day before, that she is God. Like, what? How sick are you? Like, you may actually just need to just skip it, just go get medication. Like, seriously. Do you not remember saying that?
You didn't learn. You have not learned.
She doesn't even know her own beliefs. Like, she talks about God and then magic, and she's crazy. I'm going to have to, let's see.
How ironic. And yet here I am, getting down to your level. Was video my own fecal matter? Was videoed being carted off in a hospital, like at a hospital, to jail for some types of
I was wondering if you would
I would say if that happened to you, stay
I'm
calm.
trying to hurry up and get off.
If you are carted off for something you know you didn't do, then have faith in God. Have faith in God. You're pure. You're taking the least from the earth. And that's why they chose to keep you and your purity from other people by lying about that, by secreting you away. These people did not want the energy to change. They wanted it to be more negative. They wanted to create toxicity, you know, the upside down, right? So, no.
Hey,
that's enough.
Lauren.
No.
I'm
And I said, no. And time out now, okay? I don't know what's going on here. I'm waking up slowly but surely. I'm tired. Everyone, a lot of godly people feel it. I'm not saying I'm the only godly person on earth.
Oh, God.
To hell with that. I'm not saying I'm special. To hell with that. I told you I didn't even want to share my story. I knew I would be ripped apart. I told you I didn't want to do this.
If you
Over
don't
money,
want to,
the
then
fuck
don't
with
do
that.
it.
I'm doing this to save your lives. I'm doing this to save my daughter's life. I'm doing this to save my son's life. Are you going to help or hurt? Are you going to help the world or hurt the world? You need to hear it. You need to hear it. And I know there are prisons now out in the galaxy. This is going to sound crazy.
Yeah, I'm tired of being scolded by you. So let me try to see how this ends.
I know for a fact because I was heightened in a state where I was caged in a jail.
You were probably on mushrooms again.
I'm too incompetent to understand you.
This $39 TV antenna is taking the world by storm. And here are 5 reasons why this TV
To understand you. And like the majority of the people just talking, same concept. If you believe your thoughts matter and you are God.
No one thinks that but you. Well, some people think.
Well, then why can't you change the world? I don't get it. I didn't know I was changing the world slowly but surely. I didn't know I was waking up in the middle of my story and they had to keep knocking me out and just say, Leticia, live your life. Leticia, be happy. Be yourself in this toxic day and age. And inevitably you'll show them. Yes, I'm going to end up being vegan again. I'm going to force
I'm going to end up
my
being
fiance
vegan
to.
again.
If you can't understand that and we can't go that route.
Hey,
yeah,
Blood
vegan, yeah,
Mafia.
but there are all these options. Yeah, they're toxic. I get that. We're not supposed to be taking. We're not supposed to be taking.
She's
Our
like, I
life
gotta
was
go.
supposed
I
to
gotta get back to
experience
my
this,
keto shit.
love this. They lived for hundreds of years. People.
Oh gosh, what the fuck happened? Who made her cry?
I want the math. I want the science.
She's
I want to see it. I can finish it for you because you're too dum-dums to see it. Your mind has to expand to the point of being able to transition in this flesh. Because we were all of our alien breeds mixed together. And I knew when they injected me with other species. I knew it.
Oh my
And I knew I felt
god.
different.
Injected her?
I'm trying to figure all of it out. Trying to figure out all the together. Because yes, they can inject you with different DNAs from different things. And
What happened
you
to
know, you're thinking
crying?
going,
You were
oh, I'm
just
being
crying
selfish.
really
Let me get some
bad.
pills to help my back. Let me get this and that. So yeah, even when I was talking about ibuprofen and stuff, I hardly ever take it. But you guys are really, you won't stop talking, you know. And I know that sounds crazy to some,
We
but
won't stop
when the 60s
talking.
happened and you guys were told, and then you were still taking advantage and in the military experimenting, that's not healthy on the body, mind, soul. I'm trying to explain to you. Gentle, lazy, gentle, lazy, no screaming. Gentle, lazy, no screaming. Gentle, lazy.
What is this?
Dancing and bowing and being gracious and understanding and just the things that they used to do in the high courts and the royals. But then something happened. Someone took advantage of someone else's woman. And that's what happens. It is always over that. Always. Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
always
I
start
believe
somewhere,
this
right?
name.
And I'm
I
like,
think she
okay,
has
where
a
are these
few
pieces?
attached
Let
to
me get
her.
the rest of the data. I need to figure out when and where and what. Because these people need to learn. If they don't get the full answers, they'll never learn. Sometimes you just got to give them the answers and let them go backward. Remember how I used to do my math? You guys used to watch me. You guys remember when I used to do my math and I would start at the end, and sometimes I'd say, this is the outcome. Let's break it down. Let's go backward.
Oh,
and sometimes my teachers didn't
my
understand.
gosh.
The same thing with the book and everything. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I already know this story. It's already there. Give me the rest. I already know. And so, but some of us are like that. Some of you gave birth to children, such as myself. Some of you have autistic children that are stuck in a screen, stuck on the TV. They're getting sucked in. They're being lured into the demons. That's what it is. They're not doing well.
You have no room
sure,
to
it's
talk.
helpful, it's happy. Yeah, but they need time away to experience and be well-rounded.
All right.
Well-rounded. That's the thing. So even if you, okay, I lied for years dormant. I never.
Oh my gosh, why does it keep. That's fine.
The price is down. If you don't buy them now, they won't be available again at this price. These are eyeglasses you have.
Never mind. I was selfish. I wanted to heal myself, and that was too much. That was comfort. That's the ego.
Oh my God.
It's okay to suffer. Look at all of these people that are spiritualists that have suffered for the word of God. They are more superior than even myself.
I love y'all.
Look at them. You know? Stop. Stop praising me, please. Stop. Stop. Again.
All right, are you done?
I understood why God kept taking from me. Because I cannot hold on to this flesh. I
Oh,
cannot hold on to this.
I'm sorry.
This,
Thank you.
you know, this doesn't go with
I'm glad
us.
you're here.
It's the heart and soul. And these people are here to trick us, you know?
She's lost it. I mean, she does it every day.
These people don't know how to share. So some of the celebrities and everything, when I mentioned things and they were like, no, my copyright.
What?
I'm sorry, what? We are all creating. We should all get credit. I don't understand. Some of your thoughts were in the process of my thoughts, and that's what made this. That's why there's fighting. That's why there's issues with properties. You know, they're people. I used to steal things from corporations, large companies. I knew they were making way too much, and I gave it away. That's why I was never really fully in trouble for this shit. They didn't really drive me batshit crazy because I already asked God prior to even touching it. I'm sorry, but this is going to lead to something.
It's going to lead to
something.
something.
I feel them watching me. So my ex-husband and I, we were not a good match. He was wilding out. He had some hidden secrets that he shouldn't have been given by his father and whatever family members. And he used his fucking masonry, because they're attached in the Masons, the Freemasons, against me. I said, excuse me, what? A creation of God is going to try to destroy whatever this is, this creation of God in the flesh. Let's go to war then. Let's go to war. We'll see who, good and evil, who wins. Because either way I win. Because even if you kill me in this flesh, I still will go back to the God, the one true God. And that was
Well,
my
I'm glad he's one true God today.
So, what, you want to go? You want to go to that extreme? Keep going. Keep fucking going. I said I wanted to go. I wanted to go under, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, here's my abuelita, and I want her with me too. Look at her. Look at her.
I agree.
Most
Lauren.
people presume
We don't
that
need to
this
see
is hideous.
people.
She doesn't
Stop.
smile.
Oh my.
She's not vain. She doesn't take photos. More property, more freedom, more power. You took it to an extreme in my story.
All right.
You did.
Whatever.
Women would place it here as a manipulation tool. But that's the point. You are thinking of a godly material, and you are staring at something you shouldn't be looking at, gazing upon it. It was
okay. I'm not even gonna go. I don't even want to talk about that. I know she's talking about people wearing a rosary, but people wear it for different reasons.
Trick. Another trick.
Anyways.
You shouldn't be looking at all this perversion, all the fornication, all that stuff. You
How
shouldn't be doing it.
far am I behind? Have I gotten any closer, or she just keep going live again? Hopefully this is, what is this?
I can't wait for tonight. The kids are.
Is this the same? Did we just watch this one?
Physically on these, whatever numbers are, whatever that is.
Yeah, I think so.
I need you to realize that something is coming.
Yeah.
I know this sounds strange. I know
Something is coming and something's a brewing. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. I don't know if I'll do the last one, but we'll do this one.
He found it in his underwear.
What is that?
Different dimension, but he didn't. He found it in his underwear. Different dimension.
Are you fucking going to sleep? I'm not.
You've got enough light there.
Did she do anything in this one? Well, that's why it's only not even 13 minutes long. She's sleeping the whole time. You faking it? You little faker. No, I miss Heather, though. What? Who? What are you talking about? Where's Heather? Oh, GoPro Solo Coco. Sorry, I'm reading the comments now. Okay. Oh my gosh, I might be able to catch up. I mean, I know she'll go live either before I mean, she'll go live again, but that's fine. Oh.
Things during the time frame that you perceive them in. Today is February 28th, 2025 at approximately, what was it, 8? Angel.
Leave Angel
Look at you.
alone.
Look at you. You're wild. No. Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Excuse me.
Baby.
I had just gotten done raking leaves, and
I don't know.
People are like, get a job.
GoPro Solo Coco.
Existing is my job, I think. I think it's kind of difficult. Oh, hi, everybody. I hope you're having a great morning. If anybody's catching my lives as they're going, I appreciate you and I love you very much as a human being. And I hope that there are times that you recognize odd coincidences aren't just odd coincidences, you know? I'm tired.
I wonder if I can
Forgive me. I'm tired. I just got done raking all these leaves and I'm tired. All of my energy I'm just expelled. It is so difficult to be me. It sounds crazy. It is difficult to be me. I don't think anybody could truly understand. When my mind races, I have conversations with the universe. I beg the universe to alter my reality. I've done that my whole life. And I didn't see how truly powerful manifestation and thoughts are and being positive until these very positive individuals in my life, these angels, these guardian angels, these sent from God.
I know every time I cover Leticia, like I low-key miss Heather. I will tell her, Heather, will you come back? I miss you. I can deal with Heather more than I can deal with Leticia for sure. She drives me absolutely insane. I don't understand it.
Individuals, these blessed individuals, came to me to wake me up. They tried to do it gently at first. Then they brought in all these other, and I was forced into submission to recognize that my mental state was waning. I was angry. I was mad at myself. I was mad at the world, the earth. And I realized I don't need to be jealous. I don't need to compete with anyone. I tell people, don't look me in the eyes unless you're going to be absolutely truthful. I give them an opportunity to take advantage. It's a game, right? A game. And many people have taken advantage. I wasn't taken advantage of just now at all. I raked some leaves for free. Not technically. It was an exchange for shelter from the bitter cold. So I was out.
Oh, I should play ironic again, but that's so funny. They met on a dating app. That's how they met. Isn't that funny? Isn't that ironic?
I was out there talking to God, talking to the universe, talking to the stars and everything that aligns what we perceive as reality. Stars and whatever in your line of sight.
I hope so, Melinda.
Not everyone can see the same things. Not everyone can see. I have an aunt right now who went through surgery. She was partially blind her whole life. And she thought that the surgery would save her, that they promised her. And they destroyed her eyesight.
I'm sorry.
Because they tested on her.
This is boring.
They experimented on her. And she's...
What if we told you that you could get your hands on 16,000 woodworking projects with already done for you plans that include
I share my truths so everyone can share their truths. You want to come after me? You want to battle with me? Look me in the eye and tell me you have not been tampering with my existence here in this realm and on Earth.
Whoa, what?
Tell me you have told me I am anything other than the princess that I am.
Oh, hell no.
The queen, right? I just can't wait to be king. I know this doesn't make a lot of sense to everyone, but the godly people know. That's why I have 500 viewers in my feed right now. Then it dropped. You know, I see it. I'm not proud of it. Not at all. That I talked down to you individuals like you were.
It had to be for
like you were.
I wonder if she got paid the first time.
Treated me like I was an ignorant fool. I didn't see for you. I warned all the doctors. Are you sure this is the right way? And they were like, yeah, here, take the pill. Eat these. You lied. You my perception. You are going to end up revolving in that hell again because I didn't. I told you. I have a very big imagination. Okay, I've got a very big imagination. I prayed to God just now in the middle of nowhere. I had my phone on me. Yeah, I was talking out loud. No one's supposed to be accessing us, remember? So they say at this moment, right? Until they come out, they've always been listening. And even the trees listen to us. And even the grass listens to us. 333. 1111, yeah. I saw 1111 last night and I texted my mom at that moment because I love her so much. And I text my dad, so he'll be calling me shortly. I need to get in the shower too to start my day. I've had approximately public, but I was privy to that knowledge before anyone knew because they guided me. I asked God, the true God, the Father Almighty, the creator of heaven and earth and the demigods.
Why are you acting like, because yesterday you had so many, like you can't, because you was talking about God as if there was like so many other gods, and then you was talking about witch and spells and your third eye. So yes, that's quite confusing, especially if you grew up Catholic. Like you should know better.
I went to the source of creation to seek answers. That is how far you drove me. And that has trained my mind. It has trained this corpse. It has trained me. And now I'm furious. And I'm sitting here seething.
I love you.
Yet nobody knows. I'm after you. Tag. You're it. Run and hide. All over the world. Perverts. Pedophiles. Atheists. Run. Because you did not believe in a higher power. And it's going to be purged soon. I don't mean to scare anyone, but it has to happen. There's too much vibration on the earth. You're hurting the mole people. You're hurting them. You're hurting the people, the bird people, by toxifying these things. You don't believe in them. Yeah. Okay. Imagine it was just like a creative way of seeing our reality. And then they gave us video games. And I was given video games at an early age. I thought it was toxic at first. That was a lie. What they're doing through the screens is capturing all of us. And they're deciphering. And fame for a reason to help spread the truth, joy, love, peace, faith.
Most people are too lazy to do this, but it saves homeowners a fortune. I worked in construction for 20 years now, and it shocks me how many...
Oh. Where did it all go wrong? Rumors, gossip, generally by the mass.
When you're already late, no smoking sign on your cigarette break. It's like 10,000 spoons when all you need is a knife. It's food and every treats.
And then meeting his mama.
Isn't it ironic?
Not from my mouth, from whatever. They're already there. I'm creating my own story. They've gathered all of my data. They've gathered all the things I left behind at the jails. They've gathered all the things I left at the psych wards, the car, everything that went missing that I blamed on spirits and whatever. I'm mad. I want my things back. I don't care how much you sold them for.
Okay, we're fast
Money
forwarding.
is of
You
no
sound like
importance.
Heather.
I want my things. Why would you tamper with my energy? Why would you take the things to use of me when I didn't give it freely?
Yeah. I hope she doesn't give up.
Sacrifice. I had to give up my ego again. Fine. Use my creative works as your own. Use copyright Terra of this, whatever you believe, the only earth in the existence of humanity. Okay. Okay, sure.
Okay.
Believe that if you want to, whatever. It is what it is. I'm not going to convince you. I'm not here to convince anybody. I'm really not. I'm here to tell you, back off. I'm here to tell you, please. The gods are taking care of this, slowly but surely. I am bored though. So I want to complete my creation, my novel, whatever everyone believes I'm doing. I just want to be me, travel around, do what I want to do. I want to know what royalty I stem from. You know what I'm saying.
You are a child
I'm
of
gonna go. I'm
God.
done. To confess.
You're
And
just really
one day I'm
annoying
sure I pull it out of him,
me.
even if it is in the shadows, if it's not on video for you stupid assholes to see. He'll admit it openly. I'll make him confess his sins, and I'll make him repent. And I'll do that with each and every one of you if I have to. If you can't confess to me and but I'm drained. Do I want to see each and every one of you 8 billion people? How many are there on Earth right now?
You. Who do you think?
Each and every one of them I have to see.
Mister?
Each and every one of them I have to look at individually and score.
Who do you think you
Yikes!
are?
Yikes! That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. I don't know. I'm up for it. Yeah, it's eternity is infinite. It is what it is. I'll look into it. Sure. I guess I'll have to revolve back and forth. Stop a few things from happening because that created chaos, dystopian chaos. I keep telling everyone. Okay, dystopia. Believe what you want to believe. These bad people, the Freemasons that were bad, went after me because they, from their perception, thought I was stealing from people. I even saw this man that was sitting outside of PetSmart, and I knew when he saw me walk in with my empty purse that was, full of stuff, and I left with trash, and I filled this purse up with stuff. I wanted it for my pets. They needed it. I thought. I didn't need it that badly, honestly. Don't steal. I'm not saying steal, but if you have to prove a point, maybe, I don't know. Fuck it. I don't know what the story's leading to. Don't do it. Just don't do it.
I don't know what the story's leading to. That sounds about right.
You're telling me that you would rather do this than
All right,
this.
come on, we're almost
The
done.
ratcheting
We gotta
function
go.
makes this better than
We got to go.
But yeah.
Let's hurry it up.
Don't do degrading things.
Mama's got it.
Sticking thermometers up the booty. Sexual trauma and that stuff. Orifices. No more. No more.
I think
I'm here to prove it. I've lived here long enough.
There's my best friend.
Sexual trauma will fucking last quite some time. So yeah, give freely. If you want to make love and do it freely, consensually, do it as often as you want. If you want to, this is going to be inappropriate for some people. Orgasm. Do so, but in a positive way. Create positivity when you do it. Think about the creation of life. Think about birthing a new world. That's what I do. I think about birthing a new world. Earth anymore. This is my Terra. This is my Terra. I deserve time and peace and love and faith and appreciation.
Okay, girl.
Companionship. This stuff. I understand. Whoa. And thank you. Thank you.
Temper tantrum.
But pebbles aren't going to make a freaking castle eventually. But that'll take years. You want to leave me alive in this one body on the earth for years to prove it to people? No. No.
All right.
But just so you know, I do love each and every human being, not just human beings. Every being, everything, every atom, whatever you perceive it as, I love it. Good or bad. When they are being bad, they are requesting attention. They need my attention and assistance. They need to be healed. So if they're going to continue to bite the hand that feeds them, we're going to have to restrain them until they calm down in Happy Hut. Okay? That is how it's going to work. From now on, all over the world, I'm taking control. That's going to have to be from this forward on. I don't care if you air this and broadcast this and you think that, and everyone thinks, oh my God, she's it. She's the reason everything changed. Blame me. Cast the first stone. Where is my crown of thorns? I am willing to change the world, regardless of my whatever. Change this outcome for all of us. I guess I have tried to. Have I changed the world already? I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem very changed very quickly. I'm like, boop, it should have happened already. Boop, I'm sorry, what? Comply or now? That's how my mind works. So when people come up to me, argue with me, make me question my reality over things that are common sense, I will snap at you. I will tell you to get away from me. You're too ignorant to talk to. I cannot expel more energy than I'm already giving. I am already giving you all of me. If you want to manipulate my footage to send a negative message to people, that's on you. You're going to have to face those consequences when you meet the maker, right? Maybe I'm an extension of that maker. Maybe I chose to take the words of my God.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Until you learn your lesson in infinity. Because there's a spot in the universe that I perceive is like a revolving door.
All right.
These people cannot leave. They are trapped because
I'm getting ready to go anyways. Look, I'm so proud of you. You didn't go live. Good job. Very, very good job. I'm so glad. Thank y'all for joining. Let me see if I can find her little dance video to sign us out. What did I just do? Did you make me click on an ad? Making me click on stuff over here. But seriously, thank you all for joining, because I can't cover Leticia unless I'm like going live, and y'all are my emotional support system. So yeah, I really do appreciate it. I really do think.
Who could have thought that this simple could help?
Oh, y'all are so welcome. Thank y'all for joining. I'm going to let her do this so we can get the heck out of here. This is a better one. Y'all ready? Here we go. We about to go. Leticia. Hey. We can repeat it. Come on. Dance break. Dance break. Rap break. Sing break. That bitch ain't fucking with you. You little dumbass bitch ain't fucking with you. I got a million trillion things I'd rather fucking do than to be fucking with you. Little stupid ass. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I love it when she dances. Like, I don't fuck with you. I swear, how did up to here? I got no feelings to go. I mean, for real. Fuck how you feel. Fuck you too sensitive to go and touch the bill.
Yeah, and every day I wake up celebrating shit. Why? Cause I just dodged the bullet from a crazy bitch. I stuck to my guns, that's what made me rich. That's what put me on, that's what got me here. That's what made me this. Everything that I do is my first thing. These hoes chase bread. Oh damn, she got a bird brain. Ain't nothing but trilling me. Oh man, silly me. I just bought a crib, 3 stories, that bitch a trilogy. And you know I'm rolling weed, that's fucking up the ozone. I got a bitch that's just to me, I got a clothes on. And then another one texting your ass next. And I'ma text your ass back like
I don't fuck with you. Bye, Lauren. Have a good day. Thank you for joining.
I got a million trillion things I'd rather fucking do than to begin with you. Little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you or anything that you do. Don't give a fuck.
Oh, Moxie, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Anything that you do.
Got a million things on my mind, executive deals online, limited amount of time, chasing these dollar signs. You ain't on your grind, not gonna find me up in the MGM casino in the deep. Fucking off Eddie, I could have put on property.
All right, y'all have a great day. And she said bye too. Y'all have a great day. Seriously, thank y'all. Thank y'all for joining so much. Thank you, Moxie. Thank y'all for joining. And talking and chat. It really makes it bearable. I hope y'all have a great Friday, a great weekend. And until I see y'all next time, be happy. Thank you, the Real House of Cleveland. Thank you, Cheryl. I raise my styrofoam up and put some drink in my mouth. Why you always coming around with bad news? Say you want me to win, but hope I lose. Never rock with other niggas in the crew, but them niggas cool. It's just that bitch ain't fucking with you. Little bitch. You little stupid ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. You little dumb ass bitch, I ain't fucking with you. I got a million trillion things I'd rather fucking do than to be fucking with you. Little stupid ass, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck, bitch. I don't give a fuck about you or anything.